Hello. I guess I can hear myself now. Tell me, put on your headset and tell me you can hear. Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Gandalf.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
You sound like we're in an abandoned island.
Yes. Thank you,
Alright,
Gandalf.
cool. Now we just gotta format the deck names and stuff. That's all.
All right. So let's.
Alright, so sorry about that. For our first round, while Benji's trying to figure out the names and what the can hear you crystal clear. Okay. Are we too loud? Are we like yelling in your face? Because we got that last time with the music and stuff. But anyway, we're trying to figure out how to put the names on real quick, and then we'll get it down. Round one on the left though, we have Mike Larson playing, I guess it looks like Jeskai control versus Chris on the left, right? Yeah, and on the right we have Chris who's playing blue-white control. So it's just the control mirror match.
Who's on the right again?
On the right is Chris. Chris H. We're good now. We just have to like disconnect the red cable in the back and then... Yeah. Okay. No, it's not Jeskai. It's a blue-white control. All right, so we had a lot of time, so they haven't really done much. They're just playing land pass. They haven't even done a cantrip actually. So in this game one, they obviously have a lot of dead cards. A lot of dead cards.
Well, all right. Wagner, you're not in our camera, so our viewers will have a hard time seeing your lovely face there.
All right,
So wow, are we really on turn 6?
Yeah, it's a lot of land go. Look at their graveyard. One fetch. I think it's one fetch and like no cantrips.
Wow. Okay, so this is going to be a very long stream for us both. Yeah. And hopefully we see some action coming here. Now, as far as control builds come, do you think Mike will be path to exiling that Celestial Colonnade?
I think there's nothing else to do with it. That's the thing. He's not going to path anything else that Chris has.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what else. I think they're just both going to be relying on their planeswalkers. I know Chris has Jace the Mind Sculptor. So he's going to end step secure for 5, and Chris is going to say yes.
So Mike Larson he is currently at 11 life, is that correct?
Yes.
And then we have Chris at 9. Oh, sorry. Player 2 is at... Huh? Hold on. Sorry about that.
There we go. What's he going to do in the end step? Oh, he's casting Jace the Mind Sculptor with 5 tokens. Chris tapped out. Why did he tap out? Did he attack with Colonnade?
He
did he? I think
Chris
he did.
Attacked with the Colonnade. That's what we're discussing. If it's gonna path or not. And it looks like he did to secure the ways instead.
He left himself open, and now Mike has 5 1/1s and Jace, who's going to plus.
So I think in this case,
or Bearing Storms or whatever,
Mike Larson's gonna end up taking over the game quickly. Even though he does have that Gideon in hand, I don't think it's enough for his board state.
Yeah, Mike has a Logic Knot in hand, so if Chris taps out.
So I think even though he
can't counter it, so this is gonna happen. Yep.
I can't see Chris's
hand.
Chris beating this Jace the Mind Sculptor right now. He does have a Colonnade which can attack again next turn.
That is true because Chris doesn't have lightning bolts.
No lightning bolts, so then that's an advantage Mike has over the blue-white control player, is that he can just kill his Jace. And we see the search result, which is not too good for Chris as well, because that will provide him with the needed card advantage Mike will need in this control matchup. And I think we're going to see a lot of land go.
That's what we've been seeing. What's Chris going to do here? Or what's Mike doing?
See.
All right, so Chris places land. Chris was I think he got aggressive way too fast. He has a Logic Knot in his hand. He could have countered Mike's Jace. So let's see what we got.
Yeah, I think Chris was going very aggressive on tapping out for the colonnade.
Now he's tapping out for his Jace, and Mike is going to play
Logic Knot?
a Logic Knot. For how much?
It should...
For 3?
3. Well, the Flooded Strand is on the field. So he would have to do 4?
Yes.
So I'm assuming he's going to just delve those 3 cards out of there. Maybe keep the Secure the Waste for a Snapcaster Mage.
Maybe. You could just tap lands.
Hey, Brutal Woof, that's Jonathan?
That's Johnny,
correct?
yeah.
Jonathan, we had some issues with the audio, but it's okay. It's been, we figured it out.
Yeah, dude.
And without your help, thank you. So the Logic Knot for 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay, so what is Chris gonna do in response? All right, so then Chris, he has his own Logic Knot, so I'm assuming he's going to do his own Logic Knot here in response and resolve his Jace. Now, are you going to plus the Jace or are you going to Brainstorm?
Mike has bolts. I would guess that Chris might plus it.
How many cards does Chris have in hand? Because if he's... So Mike Larson's at 3 cards in hand, and he has quite a few. I think he might try to Brainstorm away that. Oh, well, he's still going to see if he's going to resolve this.
Oh, yeah, they're still counter warring for it, right?
Okay, so
he's going to just Logic for 1.
Right.
And he's like, sure. So it sticks. Now, I think he should plus.
I'm afraid that because Chris has Terminus and Wrath of God in hand, which are pretty much dead cards right now, he might Brainstorm.
He will lose it next turn, though.
He will lose it, but he's unaware that he has the Lightning Bolt. But
yeah, that's true.
A Jeskai player is a Jeskai player. Lightning Bolt is a really good card. All right, Gandalf, we'll see you in a bit.
He's gonna make that sandwich that he said he was gonna make. I guess he's gonna Brainstorm. Look at the top 3. Probably put these horrible Terminus back.
Well, you gotta get rid of those Terminus. That's the first thing I would sideboard out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, or the Wraths at minimum.
Yeah, that's a lot of removal.
Alright, so he's gonna have that Path to Exile open, but it's no match for the Lightning Bolt and an Electrolyte to top it off. So here's gonna be a main board, main phase, Lightning Bolt. Get rid of that. So he does have Snapcaster, Path to Exile. What were the other cards in his hand?
In Chris's hand?
Chris's hand.
Well, he drew, I forgot what else he got.
I think it was a Secure the Waste as well.
He has his own Secure the Waste. I think Mike is just going to... Oh, he's going to just Brainstorm. Okay.
Yeah, because he has enough cards to protect his Jace as well.
Yeah.
So I think he's just trying to catch up with the cards in hand.
And step Opt. That's going to resolve. Bottom.
Oh, he knew. He knew what that was.
What's the next...
So he draws
a land? Yeah.
Yes, land. And plays the land. So he drew the Terminus.
Yeah, from the Opt. But there's no creatures, so it's just I think his hand is nothing here, nothing important.
It's gonna be a slow game for sure.
Yeah. He has 2 colonnades. So he can activate 1.
And it's gonna get Path.
Yeah.
It would be nice if he had another counter spell to interact with that Path, but...
Yeah, but he doesn't. He just has a lot of removal.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, he's Snapcaster.
Yeah, Snapcaster Logic Knot. He's going to have to
1,
tap...
2, 3,
well, I don't
4,
think he has
5,
enough.
6, 7 mana. He would have 7 mana.
He's going to let it happen. He's going to go get his own basic land.
Yes, that's tough. That's tough. Especially in these slow grinding matchup, I think. Those colonnades is going to be the game changer at the end.
Yeah.
He does have 1 left, which can match his colonnade, and it's not ideal to trade, but...
Yeah, he could have activated his own colonnade too. And he has double electrolytes, which is funny.
Oh yeah,
because he can double the colonnade, draw 2 cards.
But I think Mike is gonna go on the burn route with the electrolyzes and Snapcaster's bolts towards the later in the game. So I think that's what he might be saving it for. And there's the search flipping. So now might be another land go for Mike, and then he's just gonna start digging up more of those burn spells. And it's double electrolyze, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What did he draw?
I think it's another Supreme Verdict. Yes. So he's gonna go ahead and brainstorm here.
Finding
Double
two
land and a
fetches.
Snapcaster.
Yep.
So
Put that Supreme away, and I don't know what else he wants.
I'll put it as another Scalding turn. You don't need as much land.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you can shuffle away the Supreme Verdict, so you can hopefully have a better draw next turn. Especially with the electrolyzes as well.
Yeah, or you just activate the Escanta and then just start getting some.
That as well. And a lot of things you can do with Escanta. It's nice. Oh, he kept the Supreme Verdict in hand and put the
He
fetches
did.
back. Interesting. I would have kept at least one fetch.
Flooded Strand, that Gideon. It's gonna resolve, but it's probably just gonna die to
To electrolyze?
probably.
I don't know if this Gideon will be enough.
Activate.
Does he get the cryptic command here?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
He only found the Serum Visions.
But he can still have a response.
Oh yeah, Snapcaster Logic Knot maybe if he wants.
So it will require him to use both the electrolyzes on him.
Oh, okay, he's gonna. Is it Staticaster? I mean, Electrolyze targeting Chris. He says it's good. He's gonna go ahead and draw from his Electrolyze. A Lightning Helix.
Lightning Helix is good.
Oh, he targeted to.
And then there's the second electrolyze.
He's gonna take down. Oh, he's gonna target Logic Knot most likely.
Yes.
Pay 1.
Yeah. So that would be good. That would be good for Chris. However, he still has that Supreme Verdict hand, which I'm not saying I'll use on a Snapcaster Mage, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that Mike does have an answer for his creatures if and when he gets them. Now, like this game, I have a feeling it's gonna be ending soon. What are you gonna sideboard in? As have you played Jeskai or Blue White Control decks?
Like I played Jeskai Breach, but like that's kind of like it's kind of a good matchup against a control deck. So I don't know what you do in the mirror match, like in the true mirror control matches. It's kind of hard. I think you just bring in a lot more counters,
and you take out all the board wipes. I feel
you bring out that's like the first thing you take out. And then I think for Jeskai, you take out like bolts. You take out like at least 2 or 3. I mean, if you have enough cards to bring in. Chris is blue-white, so I know he's running the Tension Sphere, which is good against like these Planeswalkers or anything like that.
Yes, especially Jace.
But I don't know what he can bring in from the sideboard.
Well, Mike has access to the Tension Sphere sideboard as well.
Does he?
I know some Jeskais, they have like 1 or 2 on the sideboard.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly on Mike's build, but okay. So there's the another mainboard lightning. Now, would you have used the electrolyze there? Oh, he already did. He did. Countered.
He got countered. Yeah.
So now he does have a cryptic command and his own Snapcat. 2 cryptic commands. Wow. So it's tough. It's tough. Chris is in a tough spot.
Mm-hmm.
He drew another path.
He could put 2 things in there.
I would save that path just for the colonnade. Oh, so they both go to the top. Plays his land.
Both bottom, all right. That's Serum Visions. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has enough for 1 cryptic plus.
So he does have enough for 1 cryptic. No, 2. No, 1.
I think Chris is gonna go for
3.
the beatdown here.
Yeah.
He's gonna activate and he's gonna swing.
He's gonna get heavily punished again with the second path to exile. So he might even do snap path block and just get rid of his whole board.
Yep. I think that's what he's gonna go for. He's gonna cast Snap.
Targeting I'm assuming the Pata X. He can even do an Electrolyze.
He can.
But it won't take care of the Colonnade. That's the problem.
Then target Path. It's gonna go ahead and cast it. Oh, not yet. He says go to blocks before damage. Path the Colonnade.
Yep. And so I think he's telling him I'm gonna respond to his enter the battlefield effect.
Yeah.
Before he can block.
Yeah.
So then we might see Cryptic Command perhaps? He can still do the Cryptic Command and pay for the Path to Exile. Oh, excuse me. I forgot to gain him some life.
Yeah, from that Helix. Do you know who Gandalf is?
Yeah, that's my buddy. He lives in. He told me where he lives. It's far away.
What does Chris have? A Cryptic, a Terminus, and...
I mean, Chris needs to draw something, he's losing what's that, Historic Colonnade?
Yeah. Okay, so now Mike is going to Path the Colonnade, and I think Chris is going to respond by Cryptic Commanding it, but Mike has enough mana for his own Cryptic Command.
So this is going to be a counter war, and that's usually how it works with these control matchups. It's whoever gets the last counter resolve tends to win. So there's the second Mike's Cryptic Command.
Countering his Cryptic Command.
And I'm assuming counter draw?
Yeah.
And draws into Glacial Fortress.
He's going to Path the Colonnade. He says yes. It's exiled. It's not. There you go.
And goes to 3. Oh. So I think Mike needs to... I would have just continued to plus that Jace the Mind Sculptor. Just to... that enough is a threat on its own. But he has mana for days. Brainstorms, Lightning Helix, Path, and Teferi. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it for Chris. I feel it's gonna resolve.
Yeah, Chris has just the Snapcaster as a threat.
Unless he's running like a Pact of Negation that we didn't see. This is most likely gonna resolve. Oh, so I think he's gonna end up attacking with the Colonnade, perhaps.
Yeah.
He does have him on the turn 3 clock.
Path the Snapcaster now, just to no threats on board.
No Mike counters, no interaction from Chris's side.
Mike is in full control. Untap 2 lands, one of them being Azcanta.
Of course.
As a move to Chris, he's gonna draw.
So 2 counters and removal. Wow. But it's sad to say that. Mike has this game.
He has another Cryptic, no? Logic Knot, okay.
He has Logic Knot, Cryptic Command, and a Path to Exile.
Okay.
Path to Exile being the least relevant here. And I know he has Terminus. What's his other card?
Yeah.
He's gonna just scoop it up. All right, thank you for scooping it up, Chris. Unfortunately, you got a loss there, but no worry, there is going to be a game too. Let's see what these guys are going to end up sideboarding. I'm excited to see what they bring in. Never been much of a control player, so
me neither, man. It's hard. It's just
interesting to see though, right?
Yeah, I don't like being defensive. I love attacking.
So he's bringing in Rest in Peace. I believe that was Negate. Vidillion Clicks.
Vidillion Click is good.
Yes.
And there's one more threat and...
So Dispel there. Oh, a Commandeer. I think I would bring in the Elspeth just to add another threat. Yeah. You want to do it, Mike.
Yeah,
it's high mana cost, but you're going to get there. So what are we... For sure, all the board wipes.
Yeah.
So you put in a Wear and Tear, Torrentius Gearhulk, Elspeth. It's taking Lightning Bolts, which I'm kind of...
Lightning Bolts are fine to take out. A lot of control players end up taking it in the mirror.
Even against that Jace matchup? Well, you have counter magic as well.
Yeah, and you have Helix too if it comes to that. But it's
That's true.
kind of like you just take out the bolts. They're not really like gonna forward the game.
And I think he's taking out all of his burn spells. I saw him take out Electrolyzes, Lightning Helix, and the bolts. You see, there's the last of the Lightning Helix,
That's
and
a
just
lot
put
of
in
cards.
those big threats. So I think the real MVP here is going to be that Torrential Gearhulk. Wow.
All the burn, and that's I understand it. Like I know that a lot of them do that. I don't know about Chris though. I don't know if he's taking out the paths because I mean that's like his main source of removal. He doesn't have bolts or anything like that like Mike.
Yeah. And Mike kept his path to exiles because he understands that that's the only way he's going to be able to get rid of those colonnades.
Yeah.
But he did bring in Rest in Pieces, and he's going to take out his Snapcaster Mages.
He took out a Snapcaster.
He's taking out
That's tough.
Snapcaster Mages just so that he can run those Rest in Pieces
Yeah.
and not lose any value from there, which it's a smart play from Chris. And if Mike gets a hand where he has those Snapcaster Mages in hand, it could really be a blowout.
Yeah. Oh, look at all those Terminus.
Take those out. So Terminus, Wrath of God, Path.
Oh, he did. And
There's two
Snapcaster.
Snapcasters.
Okay, so he's going on. He's hoping that this Rest in Peace really messes with Mike, but I don't think it is.
I just think that Mike brought in actual threats where Chris is just bringing things to slow him down.
Yeah. I brought him a Dillion Clicks. I mean, that can help, you know.
Yeah, but what is a Vendilion Click going to do against a Torrential Gearhulk?
Yeah.
Or an Elspeth? You know, she
Yeah.
can keep plussing and getting tokens and eventually outrun Chris in the game. And I honestly believe that Jeskai control here is in the favor, but we'll see if Chris can
Negate.
dig himself out of this hole.
Rest in Peace.
Two rest in pieces.
I think I only see one land though.
No, it looks like plains and island.
Where's the island? That's what I'm trying
The
to
last
see.
card.
It looks like a detention sphere.
Oh, it might be detention.
He's gonna
Wow, he kept. So he drew the call.
Yeah,
I believe.
the end is the sphere.
What's
Dude.
spear.
Detention sphere.
Oh, okay. I think it says spear. Like
Oh no, sphere.
spear. All right, so he's gonna do steam vents. Oh, it's Hollowed Fountain tapped, or is he tapping for mana?
He is fetch shock.
All right, so he fetches and shocks there, and we're gonna see that Serum Vision. Let's see, all right, drew a land and steam vents at the bottom, and I believe it's another Serum Vision he kept on top. So Chris not having that. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he does.
Field of Ruins was the card.
Rest in peace trigger. It's like sure.
It doesn't hurt him as much as I think he thought it would. It just cuts off his Snapcaster. Is Jeskai control like a very similar build to Blue White, where they only run 2 to 3 of those Snapcaster mages?
Really? I thought they run 4.
Who? Jeskai's or Blue White?
Both.
I know Blue White. I know Chris is only on 2. And there's the second one, just in case one wasn't enough.
So he has
But
no land.
No land and no blue mana. So then Mike is just going to take advantage of the situation, play that tap land, and he did not draw another one. Unfortunately for Chris,
It's very.
he's going to get to... Wow, he has lands for days. So he's going to play the search.
That's never gonna flip.
It's never going to flip, but it would always let him...
Scry.
yeah, like more like exile the top part of your
Basic
library if you don't like it.
Island. Here we go.
All right, so now we're talking. He does have Field of Ruins, which isn't too bad because he can get rid of one of his colonnades and fix his monocolor as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. I think you just gotta, yeah. And then with that, he's gonna go ahead and I would destroy the untapped one. Enter combat. Make him use it if he has anything to use, and then proceed. Because now he has three mana. Pretty dangerous.
See the Serum Visions. What's he gonna get?
Oh, I think he drew an island, and there's a Cryptid followed by a Hollowed Fountain. Was it? Yeah, it looks like an island. So search. He's not even gonna do it, I think.
play land and pass. Chris is going to. Yeah, he's a basic island.
You know, I didn't even consider how Rest in Peace would ruin the search. So,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No,
Now
yeah.
that I think of it, it's a lot better play on Chris's part.
Yeah, I mean,
And he kept his own searches there. Alright, so it's looking like, you know, now thankfully Chris managed to hit those land drops.
Yeah, I know.
He's catching up now with Mike.
yeah, and he has another hollow fountain, so he's getting his lands. He's good. He's gonna be able to put up a fight, but we're gonna see what is gonna happen right now.
Oh, and he does have with the spell. I think he's gonna use it next turn. Have the spell mana and cryptic command mana open.
Oh, he has to fairy. He just drew it.
Now, the spell counter target instant or sorcery.
Just
correct?
instant.
Oh, instant only.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, knowing that he has counter magic, he's gonna definitely wait on that Teferi. And now he has cryptic command mana, and we'll see. Does he get the logic knot? He does not get the logic knot. That even with the logic knot, I don't even understand why. He needs a harder counter spell.
Chris has a Vendilion click.
So he's gonna play, I think, that Sacred Foundry untapped, and I do not think he has enough mana. Maybe next turn we'll be seeing Teferi protected by the Cryptic command here. So he keeps that land in hand. No, he does not, and he draws into Jace. So then I think I would feel confident casting the Jace with a Dispel mana open.
What does Mike
But
have? He has
Mike
a cryptic,
has
right?
Cryptic, Teferi, Path to Exile.
I think he should. He should try right now.
And then
I think that's what he's debating right now.
But if he does cast it though, that will open an opportunity for Mike to just play out his hand as well. So he passed turn. See, that's the thing with the... Oh, so he drew a Snapcaster Mage. So now it's just an Ambush Viper. Casting was killing at the end step.
How's he gonna respond? Is he gonna cryptic it?
I think he's gonna attempt to cryptic, and then he's gonna respond with his Dispel. And I'm not sure if Mike has another cryptic. He has a lot of cards in hand. So
negate the cryptic command.
And then
he's gonna negate his negate. Dispel?
Do we see the Dispel? Yeah.
We are gonna see the Dispel. Wait.
What's going on?
He said, okay, that's gonna resolve. And then negate it. And then Dispel.
I see. So he did have another cryptic command. What would you take here? Teferi or Elspeth or the cryptic command?
It's hard because
he now knows he's tapped out, and he can play Teferi for 5, untap 2 lands, have Path to Exile and cryptic command mana open. So I think the better play would be the Teferi, just to get rid of that tempo play, which I think will end up giving Mike the advantage in the long run.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Let's see.
I mean, Elspeth.
He's gonna lose his Vendilion click to Path if he doesn't choose it.
That's fine though. I don't really think he needs a Path. He's getting rid of the Elspeth. I mean, he can. The Elspeth will eventually win, I feel. But the Teferi, I think Elspeth and Teferi are just both really good cards in this matchup.
He has a detention. I forgot. I remember that Chris had that as a D sphere too. He took the Path, and now he's gonna draw.
This is at Chris's end step, correct?
Mike's end step. Yeah.
So he chooses another negate.
Okay, he's gonna go ahead and attack for 3. That negate is gonna become really handy right now. Ambush Viper. No value.
Just there for the beats. So he goes down to 11.
Drew a Jace. And he's gonna cast this Jace or something with the cryptic command backup. So he's gonna throw. He's throwing the Planeswalker that doesn't really win the game first.
Of course. I would save that Elspeth for last. After my Teferi's in play, after I built up all this momentum.
Okay. So Chris goes ahead and counters.
And there's our own... Oh!
And he's going to negate it with the one that he
the
just...
The counters for days. Mike has just been losing these
what did he just... Did you just draw another counter?
Who?
Chris.
Did he? I did not. I was too busy looking at the... From the Vault 20, Jace the Mind Sculptor going to the graveyard.
What is that?
It's a Detention Sphere, Jace.
What is that right
Oh, that is
that creature
you
that
may
cycles?
Cycle it to counter target activated ability.
Nice.
So he cannot interact with it at all.
With what?
With his cycle ability, because it is an ability, it's not a spell.
Yes. Is counter target is counter an ability? Or is it counter spell?
No, counter target, it's a stifle.
Okay. Alright, so he can like maybe let that Elspeth resolve and then counter its ability, and then in his end step de-sphere it if anything.
Yes. Yeah. And he won't get any value off the tokens. But he's at 9 mana. Gonna be most likely at 10 mana. So, as far as mana comes, Mike has the advantage, and he can definitely make some big plays this turn. Because he can only play one of those two creatures.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna...
He said no to the Warrenter. So
I know. He doesn't know about Chris's D-Sphere right now. That's the thing.
So he's gonna go ahead and cast that Teferi. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's saying, gonna activate it.
I'm pretty sure.
Even though he counters the triggered ability, the Planeswalker will still get the counters because that's what it costs to activate the ability.
Okay. What's Chris's?
So I think he's gonna go ahead and so he says, I'm gonna go ahead and activate it here.
Plus.
Oh, he did not.
Okay, he's like, all right, wait a second. I have a response to your activation. He's gonna do it now.
It's like, quit being so hasty, my friend.
Counter it. Oh, he cannot tap that quicker.
He could not. Good afternoon, David, and welcome to our stream. There's a chair right there if you want to join us.
Just gonna hang out for a little bit. Oh, there's the camera.
He's gonna pass. Oh, what's he gonna...
So
he took the 2.
He cycled it, drew his card. In case you're wondering, his card is near mint. So there's the Glacial Fortress. And then he's gonna do Brainstorm here. Draws a Timely Reinforcement, his own Teferi. And yeah, I'll just start tucking away those lands. You really don't need those lands.
Put that Timely in the top.
So Timely's a good card. I'm not sure if he needs it at the moment, since
I think he's gonna go in with the Colonnade and Vendilion Click and kill the Teferi.
And in Mike's hand we have a negate, I believe, or what was this?
It was an Elspeth and something else.
Oh, Elspeth, and I think he might have drawn into... I know it's a blue spell.
Oh no, he's gonna de-sphere it.
Yeah, you see?
Oh, negate.
Yeah, it's a negate. So
what is it? What?
Oh, there's my dispel.
Oh, he's...
Wow, good job, Chris. Wow. For being control, that was surprisingly entertaining.
That was entertaining. He just gave up. The last thing he had was Elspeth, and then Chris, I forgot.
Is this 1-1?
Yeah, it's 1-1, and we're going to game 3.
Ooh, it's a good one. I'm gonna step out so I don't interrupt you guys.
Oh, no worries.
Have fun, guys.
Thanks, man.
So it looks like Chris is going back to the sideboard, and for one card, what card was that card? So I'm not really sure what he put in or what he took out.
Same color sleeves.
Good comeback from Chris. He was slacking on the
mana.
On the mana, yeah. I honestly thought it was gonna be Mike's game.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, Mike got mana flooded pretty hard.
Well, not that. It's just that also that Chris just had a counter for every counter that Mike had. Mike's counters were too expensive, and Chris just had the exact ones that he needed.
And there was a turn, I'm not sure if you caught it, when Mike looked at his search for Muscanta, looked at the top card, and was a Wear and Tear. And he threw it in the exile. Now, I think I was kind of like,
Surprised he did?
Not surprised. I was more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Sure, he's gonna keep that dispelled.
Impressed by Chris's sideboarding because he drew both those rest in pieces. He's like, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
And if he didn't play out both of them, he would have kept the War and Terror, and he also tucked a Torrential Gearhulk to the bottom. So
wow.
Yeah, like that. Those rest in peace really put in a lot of work. So
He's gonna pass here. This is a lot land pass right here.
Land pass. Oh, there's that Field of Ruins. And what else? Oh, I see what he's gonna do. Wow, that's so dirty of him. Okay. So I think he's gonna negate his trigger ability, cutting him a land.
He could do that, huh?
He can. And it's a very, very good play.
If he does it.
If he does it. So he's gonna take 2 damage there so he can, do that thing he does and cycle away. And it's gonna hurt Mike so much, especially if he doesn't draw a land. And so he didn't draw.
I think Mike is aware of it now. He's really aware of that.
He knows that card exists in his library.
Oh.
Rest in peace. Does he have another land though? So he draws return.
He I don't think he
does not
does.
have another land.
No, but
unfortunately.
It only costs 3. I mean, Mike right now has nothing in the graveyard, so having the rest in peace in your hand is fine.
Surprise play, right?
Yeah, it's fine right now because Mike has nothing. So it's I wouldn't play the rest in peace. I would wait for I would do the opt and then the cycle.
He needs to hit that 5th land drop.
Yeah.
And there it is. Okay, so he's gonna play his land and say pass.
Yeah, fetch. Is he gonna do it?
I would do it.
He's gonna fetch the first one.
I think he wants him.
Oh, I think.
Okay, so he's not gonna do it, which I'm really surprised. I thought he was gonna do it. I would have done it just to cut him off the land, and just get that temple play on top of him.
I'm surprised he didn't go for it. Does it counter? Like, what's the name of that card?
You can. It's called something. It's from Onman-Cat. Let me see. It is a Nimble Obstructionist.
Kind of target, activate, or trigger ability you don't control.
Yeah. So it's really good. It's a really good card. It's of course not tier 1.
Yeah.
Only sideboard.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't do it on the fetch. That would have been really good. It would have put Chris up on mana.
Right. Especially like.
But I think he's fearing like planeswalkers or something.
Yeah.
There's no 4 mana planeswalkers though, except for Jace. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
But then again, I don't think it's really worth it. And I like how you cut him off that red.
Mike's not drawing his 5th land.
And that's why it mattered, like him seeing that he hadn't played those lands is why it mattered. So we're gonna see that Cryptic Command come here, and he has a negate in hand. So we're gonna
negate it.
So he's gonna negate. All right, he says it resolves. I'm
surprised.
He's still waiting for that Planeswalker, and he drew his land. And he does have a big Torrential Gearhulk that's going to be coming in as another Ambush Viper. And he picked up a Search now, which isn't bad for him. Will we see that counter? I mean, yeah, I can see me countering that. Since Rest in Peace is in now, he can gain a lot of value, and we're most likely to see that the spell come out here. And he still has, he does not have enough to cycle.
No, he doesn't.
It would have been nice. You see, he could have cut him off the land. Oh, imagine red Jeskai land destruction. It's like your Boros. You just splash blue for that one card.
I wonder what Chris is left in hand.
Yeah, I wonder.
Now Mike is untapping. I know Chris has a negate, right? I think he has a negate. So he has 2 mana up. So
he
that's
does
fine.
have a negate. And there's that Jace.
He has an opt.
We're gonna start off with a serum here. Draw into a card. So
Logic
I
Knot?
think Logic Knot is it is. I can't
see
tell
that.
what the other card is.
Yeah.
So both to the bottom. Plays his land. He has a Torrential Gearhook that he most likely will end up flashing in next turn end step. And we see an opt on Chris's side. So I wonder what Chris really is trying to dig. I think I would be digging for either a Colonnade. Oh, he's keeping that at the top. A Vidillion Click would be nice.
Hmm.
And here's a Cryptic Command. So I think he's gonna bounce draw. Oh no, counter draw. He's countering the opt and drawing. That's why he placed the card back.
Then how did the search go to his hand?
He countered the opt and returned the search back to his
Okay.
hand.
So now he's playing his Teferi. He's gonna go ahead and plus it. Then draw a card. Probably play that land.
And yeah.
Does he have a response to the Teferi? Like, no, he don't.
I
He tapped
can't
out.
see him. Yeah. Perhaps Mike was a little bit too hasty on that Cryptic Command.
Probably. I don't understand why.
So he's gonna tapped. So he's gonna go down to. Oh no, we see a Lightning Bolt. Okay. So he's gonna take Fetch Shock. So he should be at 14 if I'm not mistaken.
We're gonna go ahead and pass here. So he has the Snapcaster and a Logic Knot to defend.
So he's attacking. So he didn't reduce his life. So let me go inform him. Or am I mistaken?
With what?
So he fetched Shock. Was that the first point of damage he took?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? So he is at 17? Because I had him at 17 before that play.
That's a good question.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna confirm.
This control math is hard. So what was it?
Yeah, he was at 14. He wrote it down, but he forgot to reduce it on the life counters. So Chris gained 2 life.
So does Chris have a dispel for this Logic Knot that's targeting his negate? Or is this Jace going to land? Yep, it lands.
It goes through, and we're gonna be seeing a brainstorm. Okay, in case you guys didn't know.
It's like, what card is under the dice?
That's a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah. Let's see.
Alright, and we're gonna see another search come through. It's the same one he bounced before. So now he'll be able to flip it his next turn. And we have Torrential Gearhook and Logic Knot. And I believe Snapcaster Mage as well? Or his own search. No, it's his own search for Kanta. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and counter that Brainstorm. And he will draw a card.
You can't counter it, Mike.
I'm thinking he might do Torrential Gearhook on his Kanta again, just to keep him from flipping it.
Okay.
And then he will have a lot of power on the board. I believe it's a 5/6 if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Oh, he drew another one.
Another abstract. Yeah.
Nimble. We'll just call him Nimble.
Nimble. That's attack for 2. Go to 10.
Alright. Take it.
He's tapping for 6. This is an Elspeth. Does he have an Elspeth? Oh no, he's just gonna go for the Gearhulk. While Chris is tapped out. Target. Cryptic Command. Bounce the search and he draws. Secure the waste. Wow. Oh man, he has some pre-verdict. So he can just wipe this board real quick. Yep, he kept the verdict.
Man, I don't see why don't you play it. You know,
it's gonna work.
It's a lot of power. He's got turn 2 clock there. There they are.
Mike probably thought that Chris had sideboarded all of his removal out, but Chris, nope.
Nope, he kept one.
Mike has to secure the waste. It's not gonna look good because he's gonna have to like tap out, and I know what is that? Secure the waste and lock. Oh, he's gonna counter Jace's activability again.
Yeah, he's just cycling, making sure he doesn't get that card advantage. We see his own search go off.
Oh, that's right. You draw a card from the cycle. Wow.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a card, right?
Yeah. So Mike's hand is 2 Logic Knots and 1 Secure the Waste and a Jace. He can totally kill the Jace right now with the Colonnade attack, but he has to go for it.
He has to, you know. He's
not gonna go for it. He's gonna go for his own Jace. That's gonna resolve.
No,
it's not. I forgot.
It's not gonna resolve. I spoke too soon.
He has 2 Logic Knots.
So
if Chris goes for this Cryptic Command, he's gonna get Logic Knot again.
He also has his own Logic Knot in hand. So
who? Chris?
Chris.
Oh, okay. What else does he have? Is that
Yeah, you see the Logic Knot, Colonnade,
and 2 Cryptics.
Nimble and Cryptics, which isn't bad.
No, he already used his second Nimble.
No,
he has a third Nimble.
Does he? Or am I mistaken? I saw J. Oh yes, Jace, Logic Knot, 2 Cryptics, no Nimble.
I suggest Chris to use his Logic.
Hey, he's going down to 9.
Looks like he's gonna use Cryptic instead.
Yeah, he's gonna get got. But it's also good for Mike because, well, he only has to exile 1 card, still being able to flip his Azcanta, I'm assuming. There's the second Logic Knot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he'll still be able to flip. But Azcanta flips at 7. Oh, maybe not. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, more than an.
Mike lost his board, man.
But he is gaining control of his board state. You know. Wow. It's gonna be tough to see Chris.
Well, he just has a bunch of removal certain visions. He has an instant step Secure the Waste. Mike might be prompted to do the Secure the Waste main phase because Chris is super tapped. He's just all tapped out, dude.
Yes, and this is would you do a main board? main phase? Sorry, I keep saying main board. Would you do a main phase?
I don't know. I mean, Mike saw that he has Supreme Verdict, right? That Chris has a Supreme Verdict, so he might be hesitant to do it right now. He might just do it on the end step and then just see if Chris has the counter.
Logic Knot.
Yeah.
But he does. He's gonna keep that Dispel just to protect his. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't need it.
Oh, he's gonna put the Dispel. Oh no, he's put Secure back.
Because he has his Azcanta.
Oh, it's Serum Vision.
Oh, then Serum Vision. And 1, 2 scry. If I'm Mike. Oh, okay.
That's Secure on top. I'm pretty.
No. Oh yeah. Yes, you're correct. So he's gonna go ahead and pass. And it's gonna be a very grindy game here. I would just play that Colonnade tapped, and you have no choice but to pass.
No, he's gonna go ahead and attack with Colonnade.
Yeah, he's going
it's gonna
hard.
get Path though. Mike has a flipped Azcanta, so I think this is gonna be out of his reach, out of Chris's reach.
Yes.
So here's Logic Knot for the Dispel, and then Mike has a Dispel. It's like how much mana? It's like 1 million.
3, 4, 5, It's a lot of mana. He's Alright, so we're gonna be seeing this dispel very soon.
Works nice.
It works in... Okay, so it's about like a 15-second delay. Not bad.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's how it's gonna be.
So keep getting the cryptic commands. I'm just gonna counter trigger on the stack, shuffle draw. Oh no, he needs to get the. Then he's gonna shuffle his library just to mix things up a bit. So we have him going down to 12 here.
I think at this rate, Mike is just gonna get there.
Yeah, he has the Escante. He has the Secure the Ways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about 8, maybe 7 if he holds up the spell.
Yeah.
So, wow. So I don't know. Chris is in a tough spot right now, and I think he drew a Supreme if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Huh?
Supreme Verdict?
Wait, I didn't. Hold on. I didn't really catch it. Oh, it's Counterflux. Counter all spells, and it cannot be countered.
Oh, that's right. With an overload cost, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very intense. I don't know why. I'm just like getting very anxious to see what he's gonna do.
I don't know, Mike. He has active Jays, active Escanza. It just seems like a really bad. Like,
He now has a Field of Ruins
to get rid of Chris's Escanza, if anything.
Escanta, Colonnade, which his Colonnade is in hand. He draws a Cryptic Command.
Ah, he's gonna flip it.
So then we're gonna see if Mike forces him to tap out now. I would. You know, you have mana. You activate, pop his Escanta.
No.
We'll get them. We'll get them.
I mean, all I know is that there's it's next weekend. There's two events happening here next weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I think Saturday is the Legacy Staples, and Sunday is the Modern PPTQ with Staples.
Oh, okay.
So that's next weekend, not tomorrow or Sunday. It's the weekend after.
So he's gonna go ahead and force him use that search right now.
He's gonna get that one activated ability.
I think opt. I mean, he could get a nimble and do in response to the trigger. Get myself a nimble. However, he cannot fetch it out with he can't get it with his search. So kind of. Oh well, you know, you destroyed mine. I'll get one back later.
Wait, can he look for that?
Well, non-creature.
I thought it was instant or sorcery.
No, non-creature.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's
super freaking good then.
It's a great card.
I played a card and I forgot. I don't know.
See, this is why you shouldn't play Magic. So, yeah, you see, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card. Non-creature, non-land. So Planeswalkers, just so good. This is why, if you don't have your playset of these guys, you should pick up now. Especially for these like odd sets. Oh, I think 2's enough. Yeah. Like these odd sets where they have like, you know, transform. They're hard to reprint. Like even in master sets. So they're gonna be going up in the long run, and search is very popular. All right, so we got Jace coming out right here. Will he use his cryptic command? He can't because he does not have the mana. Oh, he gets the Elspeth, secure the waste. And Teferi, yeah, this game is definitely on Mike's side. And a counterflux, wow. Just no winning, huh? Just no winning with Mike. He's got it all. He's got Jeskai super friends. No, play the Teferi, hold up your counter magic. So
it's just a matter of Mike just winning at this point.
So he's debating what he wants to do. So he's gonna play his Elspeth. He's gonna just try to get those tokens out there, and you know, it's gonna put him on 3-turn clock. So then he has a few minutes. I mean, a few rounds before Chris. Unless, you know, Chris top decks there's a Vendilion click. Unfortunately, he just drew it. It would have been nice. Oh, there's the soldier tokens. Yeah, let's get those bad boys out there. That's my favorite art for the soldier tokens as well. Besides, have you seen the unhinged soldier tokens?
No.
So it's a full art, like skeleton looking dude.
Skeletal? Really?
And it's no power, no toughness, just full art. Unhinged. I'll show it to you one day.
Okay. One day.
One of these days.
Like 3 years from now.
Maybe. And yeah, it's very tough for Chris right now. I don't know what he can top deck because he has the Jace on the board. He has Elspeth. Next turn, so he kills the Jace. He says, I'm not going to deal with that guy. And draws into a Flooded Strand.
Dang.
So then he knows that Teferi's going to be coming down. He also knows that he has counter magic for days.
Go to 5.
So then all Mike has to do is just plus the Elspeth, get 3 more tokens, swing in for 6, and win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 3 more tokens on the battlefield. Yeah, you know what? Just cast Teferi and tap your Azcanta. Get a draw. Insult to injury at this point.
Yeah, this is just
overkill.
Yeah.
And the command.
And 2 taps, 2 lands on tap. One of them, I'm sure, is going to be Azcanta.
Perhaps Azcanta and like a red and blue source, maybe. Oh, yeah.
Not just a blue source.
He says, I like my basic lands.
He's going to go ahead and draw. And
what is that?
Snap.
Snapcaster Mage? I don't think it's good enough. And I didn't even think like him holding his Vendilion Click is going to do anything.
He's going to enter combat and he's going to go ahead and attack and he's going to bounce his team.
Oh.
Snapcaster target.
What is he going to target? Negate or Dispel? I would just counter the Snapcaster cast just so that he doesn't have that body on the board.
Cryptic.
Oh, of course. I forget the Colonnade. And then he returns one, ensuring that he doesn't.
It's negated. He's gonna. That's it. Yeah.
All right, good game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us on this first round
of control.
Of control, yeah. You know, we didn't expect to get the control matchup here, but you know what? Thanks for sticking around for all our viewers. We're gonna go on to round 2 soon. For the meanwhile, you know, thanks again for watching. Let us know what you think on the comment section right here. How do you like these control versus control decks?
It's very long and grindy.
Right?
I mean, I already don't like Affinity Mirrors, and you expect them to end fast because they're both aggressive decks, but it's just, it takes forever. Just because,
really?
Yeah.
Even like, so for the Affinity, I'm sure, do you board in that red enchantment, the grid?
Yeah, you do. You do.
Wow.
You just hope you ping them before they get their lords out or something.
All right. And for those just joining us, I'm gonna go ahead and leave on the comment section the winner for this first match, and that's gonna go to Mike. And on Jeskai Control. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. We're gonna go take a quick little breather as we set up for round 2, game 1. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Who's on the right of Crystals?
Uh,
Is that... Can you peek? I'll peek.
no, we don't. We've never seen him before. Just look at the name.
Oh, Chu.
Oh,
CHU?
well, I've never seen him before.
D Chu. All right, D Chu, welcome. First time with us. Not today. I'm not sure if today, but possibly the first time on stream.
Band Spirits.
Band Spirits. Oh yeah,
All right.
that's a deck.
It's gaining popularity.
Did you see the deck list?
No, but I know they run that new spirit that is another lord.
Yeah, and
It's
they,
like a
they actually
1/3.
run 2 of the new spirits. The other spirits, the Sacrifice X.
This is an older list. Try to find a newer one. 6 days ago. Yeah, right there. I feel like that should have the Mausoleum Wonder. Where's the Supreme Phantom? That's the new
There
one.
he is.
All the way at the bottom.
This one?
Yeah, that's
And
the
I
new.
think Cyborg, they have the other guy. Oh no, not in this deck list. But you know which one I'm talking about. He's a converted mana cost 2. You may sacrifice some, exile target graveyard.
Okay. Oh, Crystals has a turn 2 Blood Moon.
Good. Last time we had Crystals on here, we brought him in. Johnny and I, we talked to him because he did a few little errors here and there. So I'm hoping that he learned from that, and we'll see a better Crystals here. And
I think he's gonna keep. I would keep a turn 2 Blood Moon.
yeah, and look at that hand. Double Coco, Selfless Spirit, 2 lands. I think that's the blue spirit, and that's the...
You have the list right here.
I think he has... Which one's this guy? I think Monster Wonder. So he has a Monster
He's
Wonder.
gonna mulligan. Oh man.
Well, 2 lands kind of sucks. You know, you do need that bird or noble in your hand, so you can get that turn 3 Coco.
All right. Because actually, I'm excited to see this match. But I mean, if Shu doesn't have any basics, well, I mean, if he doesn't have any
If he
ways to
doesn't get
look
a
for
Monodork,
basic,
he's gonna
That
be
too.
screwed. He's gonna
Yeah.
be heavily screwed. And Crystals is keeping that turn 2 Blood Moon, man. That's gonna be very painful for D2 here.
yeah.
And he's going to 6 here.
I see a Windswept Heath and another fetch land.
A Coco. So
I
he's
think-
gonna scry.
If it's a land, I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep on top.
So
Yep.
we're assuming that's land. Oh, he has I think Breeding Pool. Yeah. So he has 3 lands in hand.
Okay. Oh, he's on the play. Okay, so here goes Crystals, turn 1, Arbor Elf.
All right, and he says pass to you, my friend.
That Dichu. Oh man, now he's
Oh.
gonna
What does that card? I know it counters something, right?
play it for 1.
Sacrifice Karn. Oh, instant or sorcery spell. Does
Ooh, that's not
matter.
gonna work.
So he says, all right. If we can see Crystal's face right now, most likely has a pretty smirky grin. saying, I'm about to get you, my friend.
Yep.
Going down to 19.
Yep.
Oh,
Here.
17. Fetching and shocking.
I can look for a basic mountain.
Oh,
He runs
he
enough.
says,
Yep.
Both
there.
matters.
Yep. There it goes. I think he has another basic forest in his hand. That's why he was really it looked like mana. He looked like he was mana flooded.
okay.
So, but he had to turn 2 Blood Moon, so he kept, which is fine.
And you keep I think I also saw Bloodbraid off, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he has a land destruction spell too, but I think the Blood Moon's just
Blood
fine.
Moon.
He's gonna fetch in response.
He has to fetch. What do you fetch for? An island or a plains?
I don't know. He has a Coco and
So let's see.
he can't.
Let's look at
he
their.
can't counter it. He can't counter it. So he's gonna.
So it looks like they only run 1 of each basic land. So I think
One
I would be
forest,
getting a island here, just because majority of the deck is blue.
Oh man, yeah, but a lot of the majority is blue white. So it's like you need 2 colors, you know.
Unfortunately.
D not having that.
Yeah. There's
Oh, he's
that
getting the island. So you're
yeah.
right. Okay, I thought he was gonna go for green just because of collector company.
Well, he can't get a green.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
Oops.
See, attention to detail. I think.
Yeah.
So we got D2 at 19 as well.
I mean, he's able to cast rattle chains or whatever his name is called. But what he doesn't know is that Crystals has a land destruction spell.
So
he
he's
drew
gonna
it.
just be wrecking. But he can counter it for 1. But you know, it's
He can counter for 2 because he has rattle chains, and that has flash. Yeah.
True. So that might actually get Crystals here, but he will be killing a creature in a way.
Yes, he will. He will get rid of.
So he's gonna go.
He's
ahead
gonna
and
counter.
read it.
He's gonna count it.
He sees. He's like, all right, I see what you got. I got enough mana.
The deck trash.
You know, if that's what he wants to call his deck, so be it.
So he's gonna go ahead and target the island. This is definitely gonna prompt a response from Chu. He's gonna bring the.
You have to.
He has to, yeah.
You have no other play.
And he has to counter it because otherwise he's not gonna be able to cast a spell for the rest of the game.
Yes. So he says,
So
I'm gonna
trigger.
flash him in.
Trigger Mausoleum, and he's gonna sack it. And he says, "Yeah." So that's fine. What is left in Crystal's hand? I think I see a Tireless Tracker.
Yes, Tyler's
It's
tracker.
gonna get
is
some
so
value.
good. Wait, that's not the same creature I thought. It's not Supreme Phantom.
No, that's a rattle chains.
Rattle chains.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's gonna go ahead and attack for what, 2 in the air? Yeah. Crystals is at 16. All Crystals needs to do at this point is just top deck oh, he has a Bloodbraid off. Never mind.
Yeah. He had Bloodbraid off opening hand. So he's like,
He's
Bloodbraid, let's do it. And he's going to attack with the team, I'm assuming.
Let's spin the wheel here. 1. Bolt.
Lightning bolt. Get your guy out of here. Not need it. And swing in with the team, I presume.
Yep. 4. 15.
Let's get this damage across, Crystal says. So, you know, playing against Blood Moon is so tough. You know,
I love Blood Moon
especially
decks.
in
Oh, he has
these
another
heavy
rattle.
color. Yeah, but what good is a rattle when you have all these like big creatures.
Yeah, you're
you
right.
can't even cast. Oh, that's what he needed.
Utopia Sprawl. Now he has 4 another one. All right, here we go.
Okay, so spin the wheel.
Oh, cast
Utopia
it.
Sprawl. Okay, enchant your
Naming
forest.
red probably.
I mean, or another green source.
So he casts it. Is he gonna go to combat or is he gonna cast another spell? Because he can.
So he plays his mountain. He's like, I'm going for the team. It's a total of 7 damage. But he's gonna have to trade off here using his blue as a kill spell. You know, ultimately that's what they become, like Doomblades here.
Take 4.
So 4 more, bringing him to 11.
I think choose. It's not looking good here.
He needs to top deck. Oh, it's way too late. He needs to top deck that green forest here, and oh, he just top decked another blood Elf. He says, "I'm just gonna do it."
This is looking really bad for D.
Yeah. Wow. 3 Bloodbraid Elves. You know, you really only need Bloodbraid Elf to play Magic. And there she comes. And we see another Utopia Sprawl. But even
So,
it's not too bad. It's not too bad because he has...
So he has 3.
And there's a tractor.
Tireless Tracker. Attack for 7. Bring him down to 4.
And
choose. I think he just draw and
forest. No forest here. So D-Chu, are you gonna scoop it up? Yes, you are. Wow. You know, I was really looking forward for Bant Spirits this game. I'm not gonna lie, but that turn 2 Blood Moon hurts so much.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be going to game number 2 now, and good job, Crystals.
I was looking forward to it.
I was looking forward to seeing some some interactive magic.
There's already no interaction from Crystals. I mean, there is just a land destruction and Blood Moon, and then just right to the win.
Yeah, and as they're sideboarding, just want to inform everyone listening that Collector Legion will have new summer hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll be opening 1 hour sooner and closing 1 hour later. So our new times will be from 11 a.m. in the morning to midnight.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. You know, kids are out of school. You know, come play some Magic. Stay off the streets. Also on Saturday, we will have a Legacy event. It's gonna be a $25 entry fee at 1 o'clock. For all you Legacy players, Wagner's the Legacy player himself.
Yes.
You know, please come by. Will you be participating on Saturday?
On Saturday?
At 1 o'clock.
Is this Saturday?
Yes.
Tomorrow. Oh, nah, I won't be able to.
In addition, though, it will be an all-day winner box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you want to come by later, you know, as long as we have the people, they will fire it up.
Okay.
So it should be pretty exciting. Not bad.
Okay.
Wow. So Banned Spirits. Let's see what you got on your sideboard. You got Dampening Spheres, Geist. Rest in peace, Tony Silence. Thalia. Okay. I can see the Thalia.
I can see the Thalia
as well.
Well, let's look at this. We can see he's taking out.
So he has his worships.
Oh,
he's
bringing
putting
worship.
worships. So I'm assuming he's going based off this list.
Did he copy the entire deck? I can probably see just the bottom 6.
Yes.
He brought the worship, but I would only probably just because Crystals has a lot of board wipes.
Yes.
So I can just see the Thalias and the Unified Wheels, and that's it.
I think D-Chu has Selfless Spirits.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's necessarily, you know, Thalia for the board wipes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe more for his turn 4 Bloodbraid Elf. If he gets that 3 chop kill spell, he can't cast it. It really shuts down like some Bloodbraid Elves.
Yeah. Well, at the rate, like, D should always have like more spirits than Crystals has creatures, so that's why I feel like Unified Will can be a thing, because it can counter Inferno Titan, whereas Spell Queller cannot.
True.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just all up to. I know definitely Thalia's coming in for sure.
Yes, it'll be great. Like, hey, I'm gonna cast this Bloodbraid Elf. Sure.
Yeah. Now you
Coco.
can't.
Get my Thalia and the Spell Queller. Let's see what you could do.
I know for sure D is gonna look for those basics turn 1.
Oh, now that he knows. Yes. He's
Yeah.
gonna. I would, if I don't have a forest in my hand, or like a Monodork, I would definitely mulligan.
So D being on the play here is going to be really good for him. He's going to be able to get at least 2 basic lands before Crystals is able to take over with a Blood Moon if that's what he keeps in his hand. When you see the Arbor Elf, D probably thought that he was probably a mono green Devotion. He might have thought that he was on Ponza, but just from the looks of the Arbor Elf, I went against a lot of mono green Devotion. Chu has no colored source
in hand.
He has, I think, 2.
Oh well, he has Misty Rainforest
and a Bojuka Box. No, not Bojuka. A Ghost Quarter. Either?
Ghost Quarter.
Or Kessig Wolf Run. It looks it's a colorless land.
Well, I'm not really sure if it'll be maybe, huh?
A Moorland Haunt, maybe? I don't know what.
Oh, possibly a Moorland Haunt.
It's the one that makes
spirits, yeah. And it's colorless, and it's from Innistrad too, so it has that same like
yeah, it is. I think
art
so.
style. So
he's gonna go ahead and fetch, but what's he looking for?
very, very good set of lands in Innistrad.
Yeah.
All of them, I think, see play. Well, not all of them, not the black blue, but I'm sure in the black blue mill deck, definitely.
Yeah. So he's fetching going to 19. He's definitely looking for that basic, but which one will it be?
I will go for forest.
He already passed the forest right now, and I see the plains coming up, the island right there. This is taking a while to decide. There's the plains right there. He's gonna. Oh, he's
gonna go aggressive.
He's not gonna respect the Blood Moon. I like it.
Yeah, he says, you know what? If I get Blood Moon, I get Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Well, he has Noble also, which
does he have it in his hand?
Yes, I saw.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
He'll still be able to play some Magic.
However, I would still go for Forest just in case of Lightning Bolt, and
or just
in that late game, if you draw top deck that Coco, you want to play it.
So there's
no sense.
Oh, Spell Queller is gonna be able. Oh, Crystal has a Molten Rain or the Destruction spell.
Oh, so it is Ghost Quarter.
Oh, okay. So Crystal's gonna go ahead here and try to destroy the breeding pool, but D is most likely going to Spell Queller it.
He's gonna get Spell Queller.
Interaction. Crystals has a removal spell, then you can get it back next turn, be able to destroy a land, and then we'll see. Let's see what he can come up with.
All right, time to see some interaction here.
What's he gonna cast? Utopia Sprawl?
Yes.
So he's gonna equip it. He's like, what does it do?
It's a wrap. He's like, oh.
He's gonna Spell Queller this.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, I mean it's.
He is messing his temple. He's telling him to exile under him.
Crystal doesn't go against a lot of Spell Queller decks, I guess.
No. Well, he's like, hey. I paid this one, my friend.
Yeah. So he's gonna go ahead and untap here.
So now he's gonna have a 3/4 flyer with after Exalted trigger, and he gets that Kokovi. But
does he have that 4th land?
He does.
It's a Ghost Quarter. It's funny. Attack for 3 in the air.
So he's gonna
down to 14.
Wow. So Crystals is not in the best position right now.
He's not.
And having a Coco is also hurts him too. So there's that 4 mana. Do you have a response? Dichi says he can Spell Queller. He says I'm gonna target
the breeding pool.
Yes.
D could collect the company into a what's the one that counters the blue, the 1-drop blue spirit.
Oh yes, he can.
Oh, he has another Spell Queller.
He does have another Spell Queller, so
I think he could get in with this free attack for 3. He can't block in the air.
He can't block, so he might as well.
And I'm pretty sure D's gonna take it. So they're 14 all. I think he's gonna go ahead and pass the turn. He's gonna play the land and pass.
Okay. Oh,
Rattle.
that's the one you were talking about. So now he is not going to be hitting that land drop, and if anything happens to his board state, it can be really bad for him.
I don't think.
Anger of the Gods can.
Yeah, and it
Definitely
would board
so.
wipe crystals too, but
But it's setting Dichu further back, because then
Yeah.
he's going to be able to
Yeah.
cast his mono ramp and then destroy another land.
yeah, probably
So
the breeding
you
pool.
can see those Anger of the Gods in the deck too. So he just needs to get it before Dichu can establish a safe board. Because if he hits the Selfless Spirit or the counter guy, it's definitely going to be Dichu's game.
Yep.
Oh, if you like, there's some drink monster over there, you know, so you can wake up a bit.
Yeah, do you need some sleep?
Need some sleep, man.
Yeah, man.
And why sleep?
Why
He's like, wow, this is a good card.
So you get 2 spells for 1? Like, yeah.
So you pay 4 mana to get a minimum of 5 converted mana cards. Not bad. Oh, is that Anger? I keep trying to like lick over to see.
Yeah,
if
I know,
can see
it's
the
not
card.
It's in a braid.
I braid. Not bad. Not bad.
It's
at
not
all.
bad.
So
But what else does he have in his hand? I can't see from here.
it's tough. It's definitely in a braid. So
You're like, what's his toughness?
can I kill
But
this?
he has,
In other
he has rattle chains. It will give it hexproof. That's the thing.
That's why he needs to. He should have waited.
Yes, he should have. But he's like, what are you doing? Deal 3 damage to a target creature.
So it looks like he's gonna go ahead and just.
He's gonna rattle chains it. But I think. Yep.
He's gonna So you just rattle chain.
Oh, he has a 2.
Just in case one gets targeted. Wait, does Rattle Chains have hexproof himself?
No.
No.
Multi-ray in the breeding pool. He has another. Oh no, wait.
He has no mana. Oh, he does actually.
But he has nothing to. He has no response to this. He's
No.
gonna lose his breeding pool.
So Crystal's trying to dig himself out of the situation. However, he is still on a turn 2 clock.
It's gonna
with those-
resolve. He
with
could
those
ghost quarter
flyers.
himself if he wants to get some lands.
But it's not even worth it.
He should attack here. Yep. It's right to attack. So
it brings him down to 11. Okay, so D2 needs a land. Unfortunately, for Crystals, he didn't hit any of the.
that's lethal. They all get +1.
Yeah,
And they're all in the
that's
air.
gonna be lethal. Yep, he's doing the math. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11,
3, 6, 9, 10.
10.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be going to game 3. Wow, very, very good matches here. How do you like Band Spirit so far?
It's cool. I mean, I like it. It's really good against. It's actually got a good matchup against control decks.
It just feels like very kind of just like any other Coco deck that's not ups on like green white value type style.
And it's almost nothing but flyers, so it's.
I like that. It's very good advantage boost. And I like that a lot.
Yeah,
Phantasmal
Settle
Image is getting a lot of play in all these like tribal decks that are coming up.
Yeah, I mean, you can copy their type and their power and
Humans.
their abilities.
So good.
Merfolk has it.
Yeah?
Yeah, Merfolk. Slivers? No, Slivers. Wait, does it? No, I don't think so.
So we see the Eidolon coming in of Rhetoric.
Okay.
I think after he finished reading that,
The
like,
blood braid
as
up.
he read it, he's like, wait, you cast the second time?
Yeah.
I got you on my sideboard. And Chris was just like, you know what? I already
Okay.
sideboard. I feel pretty confident.
If Crystals has a turn 2 Blood Moon, it could mean game for D though, because D would only have 1 chance to fetch if Chris has a turn 2, and then from there it just depends on if you get. He only has three basic lands: 1 forest, 1 plains, 1 island.
We can even see possible turn to Bloodbraid off. You know, I've been really interested in playing Green Red Ponza.
Really? What?
Tireless Tracker. She's my favorite card
Oh, okay.
for Modern right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a green with white. You see, I have green white Coco. I had Bank Coco.
Oh, that's right.
I still have both. But I've been thinking of making it to like a green white and just go ham on the lands. It's like 4 Ghost Quarters, maybe even 2 Field of Ruin.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, and just like go for it. 3 Asusas, 3 Ramnap. The Knights, you know how it goes, and trackers for days.
Yep.
Just card advantage and beat sticks. Alright, so Crystal's decided to sideboard after all. So it's very, very interesting matchup too. Completely different playstyles of decks.
Yeah, D had a response for everything that Crystals was doing. So he was always like forward ahead.
I think also because Dichu now knew the matchup, he was able to play around those decks.
Yeah, and he had 2 Spell Quellers and the Hexproof one, so it's Rattle Chains. So it was just always like, I felt like it was just gonna be in his favor since he played that. I knew he had a Spell Queller.
True. Spell Queller, love that card. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of picking up more of these spirits now before these guys start jumping up. Like, it seems fairly affordable at the moment. Oh, all these prices are MTGO. Yeah, I was like, Birds of Paradise, $450? Noble Hierarchies for $65 for a playset?
Damn.
And they're about like 40 piece. Oh, there's that Selfless. So he does have
Worship.
I think he might only have 2, or is it 1 land? I see the plains. Is this the other land right there?
I don't know.
And on Crystals, we see Arbor Elf. I see a few red cards, so he might have a Blood Moon. So there's his.
I wonder what he has, man.
So we see the Worship. We see Windswept Teeth. Oh yes, 2 lands. I mean, you can try to keep it, but you play Coco, you know what I mean?
I think he's keeping.
So there's a Bolt in hand too, so...
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, D2 can get punished if he does another fetch shock into a Noble, which would be really good for Crystals here.
Does he have a Blood Moon, though?
I didn't see a Blood Moon.
Okay.
But it's going down to 6 here. Alright, Land Phantasma, just Spell Color, Collected Company. Wow.
Rattle Chains and a Path.
A lot worse than his first. So yeah, you just gotta, he probably, if he doesn't get it at 5, going to 4 might be his last result here. Yeah. Gandalf, my friend, where are you?
Just eating a sandwich, dude. It's probably like a gigantic sandwich.
I think he's over here cutting the ham. Baking the bread, making the mayonnaise.
Dang, this be crazy if D takes it on a 5-card hand.
On a 5-card hand.
5-card dream hand. Against 3 basics and like 2 creatures.
So if he keeps like a 1-lander with a Monodork, he's gonna get screwed hard.
Yes, he will. It's 3,
4, 5. Oh, Noble Spell Color, Plains, and a Forest.
I think this is good.
He's gonna keep. He's gonna scry. He's gonna be all ballsy right now. I think he's gonna fetch shock into Pretty Pool by Noble.
What else does he have? Collect the Company and what? Spell Color?
Spell Color.
Wow, that's actually a really solid 5, man.
It's a great solid 5.
I mean, Crystals is still gonna like maybe bolt his Noble.
Of course, he's on the play. He's gonna get his most likely. Yeah, Forest is taking that 1 point of damage. And I think Crystals is really hoping that he has that Monodork so he can use that Lightning Bolt on.
Yeah. It's going to slow down D a lot. He won't be able to have that turn 2 Queller for Crystals, but
He might even cut him off land if he doesn't draw the land.
Yeah, you're right. But a lot of the spirits are 2 drops. A lot.
True.
Like
The only thing,
Wanderer.
this is 3 drop, and Spell Caller is only 3 drop.
yeah. So you can still get the lore with Phantom, and they'll still be big.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, he's gonna play it safe. Because he also has planes in hand, so he's pretty much he's not afraid of the Blood Moon.
He'll play his...
Oh, and he drew a Hollowed Fountain, so he does get his 3rd land drop.
Okay.
So, so it looks like Crystals might only have
1 land.
1 land. He's like, oh, what does it do here? Oh, any color, eh?
I think he does only have 1 land.
Because the ideal play is you play a land, tap. Yep. He says, I'm gonna pull trick. Your
Yeah, pass his
gal.
turn. So he did only keep a 1 lander. He's a bunch of creatures though.
It's okay though. He still has a turn.
Wait, why is he fetching? That's a hollow fountain. Go. Yeah, they're realizing it.
Okay. He caught it.
They gotta call a judge for that.
Yeah.
Cause he started searching his library. I think he just has to shuffle. Alright, so I mean they got it real quick. Crystals caught it. Or I don't know if it was D who caught it, but one of them caught it. So we're good. He's just gonna shuffle. That was I was like, he fetch with a hollow fountain. That's weird. Another bolt.
Alright, so the deck was randomized, and
I don't know. He should cast the Pia. He should cast the Pia.
he can either cast the Pia or he can also cast that Bloodbraid off. He does have 4 mana available.
Yeah, exactly. He shouldn't like this is just the 1/1 for now.
Perhaps he has a spell he might be more concerned about,
I don't know why he would
because
pay.
he does have Blood Moon in hand.
Oh, he has 1.
He has,
Now he's gonna
yes, because he has 3 mana floating.
yeah. Yes. All right. I can see now.
Okay.
Well, I can't see his hands. Okay.
Okay. Oh, so he draws a
Flooded strand.
Flooded Strand. Sorry.
Now he can fetch.
he can fetch.
He's gonna pass. And he's like, dang, man, you keep drawing lands.
Oh, okay. So he
Keswick
finally
Wolf Run.
gets his land. He's
He's
gonna
like
go ahead and
2
untap.
or Bloodbraid Elf.
Yeah,
That's
so
best
you-
value right now.
You can possibly even hit that land. Oh, or Mana Accelerant.
Okay, he's gonna name red, I guess. Attack for 3. Bring D to 14.
14. Sorry about the life. I wasn't updating it, but it's just now updated.
Yes.
All right. So D over here, getting the worst from Panza. You know, this is what Panza wants to do. You just mana
Yeah.
denial.
Nice. So he just played. He's like, he's gonna fetch at his end step.
Oh, can you see yourself running a Bat Spirits deck?
I don't know. Maybe. But there's just something about that deck list that I don't really particularly like.
Yeah, it just like it seems a little underwhelming.
Yeah,
Like once you establish your board, you're just
you're good, but it takes a while to get there.
it's
Like,
not
everything
like,
has to go really right.
like the Knight of the Reliquary. It's also Mana Accelerant.
What's he gonna cast here for 3?
Probably the
Oh, the captain.
Wanderer. Yeah,
He cast the captain. Is a 2/2, right?
it's a 2/2, gives +1/+1, and other spirits hexproof.
This gives Crystals the opportunity to play this Pia.
Yes, I think the Pia is going to be a great game changer right here.
What does he have? A Trinisphere?
It's a Blood Moon, and is that another? No, it's not, I think it might be another Blood Moon, because he's going to be getting 6 mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he can cast it, sacrifice one of those tokens, and kill his captain.
Yes, he can. That's pretty good. Oh, he's not gonna do that. He could.
Well, he says,
I think he should.
Yeah. He says, I'll continue with how I tapped.
So 6, put 2 Thopters, sack 1, and kill the captain.
Yeah, and then you save the other Thopter for the next one.
So he has 2 mana floating. I suggest he does it now so he can keep getting some attacks in.
Yes, and not only that, you know, Crystals doesn't know this, but
he has 2 mana floating.
He's gonna have Collected Company up with the land as well. So
he didn't
do it. So it can really hurt him if he attempts it. Yeah. And then the Coco resolves getting the hexproof one, or even another captain. They give each other hexproof at that point.
I think Crystals wants this Kessig Wolf run to hang in there, and it's I can understand that. That's why he probably didn't play the Blood Moon.
And he's also at 10 life, so he's establishing and he has a pretty big board state.
Yeah, he does.
He's gonna be taking minimum 2 flyers in the air.
You could attack here. This Kessig Wolf run will hit for
7,
5. So that if he attacks with 1, that's.
So he says, "Oh,
this is weird."
No, yes, okay. Thank you.
It's still a weird attack. But I mean, he's forcing D to have something.
He says, "What does Kessig Wolf run do?"
It makes all my creatures.
It's just gonna block. It's just gonna pump whatever you block. So I think depending on what the top of D2, what he can get with this Coco, it's gonna depend on the game. So land. So we see. It may not be enough. Does the captain himself have flying?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
But he gives other spirits. So I guess in response, he shot one down. Yes. Now they have double hexproof.
And they're 3/3s, which isn't too bad. Because he'll end up trading with the Bloodbraid Elf, and he would have to block the Pia.
This is a weird attack.
So would they have hexproof, huh?
Yeah. Well, he has to kill one.
Well, it's not.
He still has an activation with the.
Yes, he can still activate after damage though.
Yeah.
So he would have to block the Pia now in order not to do it.
So he's gonna block 1. So now he's gonna untap, tap.
No,
they have hexproof.
They have hexproof. See, so he can just pump or just do
no. He already misplayed though. See, I'm pretty sure D's not gonna let him have it.
Well, he has to target the face though. Yeah.
So that was a really bad misplay.
Yeah, he should have pumped up his.
I mean, he still has the
Kessig Wolf run.
Yeah.
And he says, "I'm going for 3 or not." And I think he has a spell caller in hand.
He does, but I don't think Chris is gonna cast anything. I think he's just gonna swing with the.
Yes, that's what he needs. He needs more lands. Each land is an additional point, and that's a Thrun that he has in hand, I believe. So I wouldn't cast the Thrun.
It's gonna be
he has
spell
6,
caller.
7. He can pump whatever is gonna pump by 6. It's not countering it though.
Yeah.
He's trying to explain to him. So I think we're gonna get a judge call over here. So let's see. If nobody goes, I'll go right now.
I think Crystal should have had this a long time ago. He would have forced D to block with the trample damage. But now I think he's just like on the back foot. It's not good. These plays are very, very weird. Super weird. So there's Benji telling him it's not countering it, it's exiling it. It's different. And so that's his misplay. He's gonna go ahead and pass, and D might be able to. He's untapping really fast. He's gonna play Worship.
So he was concerned with Thrun's second ability, which states hexproof, in other words.
Yeah.
So he was just wondering if that applies to Thrun as he's being casted. I explained to him that it doesn't apply to him because he's not on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, wow, Banned Spirits. Yes. Banned Spirits. Johnny, we have 16 players today.
It's just round 2, so we don't know yet who's really on top. And so now Crystals is at 6, and D is at 7 with a Worship out, and he lost.
Yeah,
he knows his misplays were really, really, really bad.
It was tough plays on Crystal's part as well. The questionable plays. Who knows? They could have been the correct line of play, but
it was just.
I think he should have utilized his Kessev Wolf run.
He should have. I thought
he and Kira turn game.
Yeah, with that big swing, he should have started just applying pressure to D, because it will force him to block.
Well, congratulations, D Chu.
Yep.
So D Chu, I'm gonna let the chat know that you are a winner. Two. Banned Spirits, huh? How about that?
Yeah, it's getting a lot more popularity now. Again, I mean, it was popular for a bit. It started raising, like people were noticing it, and then it became a little bigger, and then it just stopped. And now it's back again.
Brutal Wolf 13. What do you mean by you should come to Triple T's? Like triple.
Pretty sure it's a food place. He's always eating. So.
Oh, I see. What? Taco Tuesday and Thursdays? Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again for this Saturday, we will have Legacy and Winner Box. The Winner Box will be all day. For as long as we have players, we will be doing it all day. So please stop by Collector Legion here at South Bay. If you're in the South Bay, California area, please pass by. For the meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break. We'll be right back, and we'll let you listen to the Soothe Be Right Back music we have. Afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. We're gonna get round 3 started very shortly. Our players are setting up now. We're making our announcements and we're gonna get this running. So the players we're gonna have, it's gonna be Anmi and David. So Anmi, I just waiting for them to be seated before I sign the names. Anmi is gonna be on Accelerated John, as he labeled it there.
Okay, that's probably gonna be a kind of a bad matchup against David.
David is running the...
It's not on there, huh? Oh, there.
I think he's running his like own variation on humans.
No. Wait,
Or
is he?
Infect.
No, Infect. He's playing Infect.
So Anmi's gonna be on the right.
How can you tell, dude?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
It could be David's feet.
I don't know. It's a very tough call. Just guessing right here.
Did you say what?
I'm just guessing here.
Oh, okay. It looks like you were right. I guess it is Ami on the right.
What do you know?
Yeah, with the Crocs.
The Crocs. Are they Crocs?
I don't know.
No, I don't think he's into name brands like that. Accelerated John. All right. I don't know what that means. Maybe he runs like
Nobles
and birds, perhaps.
Turn 2 Liliana is pretty good against Infect.
True.
Just kill their...
All right, and as you can hear, that's Carlo in the background.
Conceding.
All right, so how do you feel about this Infect John? I think it's
well,
it's tough.
You've misspelled Ami's name.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Is it MN?
AMM.
Oh, on me. I thought it was on me. Like, I've been calling him on me for like ever.
On me.
not
Get it?
on me.
Yeah.
I got it.
That's what I was like. I was waiting for you to react to that.
Sorry, Ami, for misspelling your name. Nice clean cards he has. All right. So, I think depending on who wins this die roll, if David's on the play, I think it's definitely gonna be in his favor.
It's funny.
But if Anmi gets the right removal, then Ami will end up taking up the match, especially in the long run. You know, Jen always has that advantage. Like the longer the game goes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I feel like Ami already knows what David's playing. I feel like a lot of people here know each other really well, so they already know the kind of decks that they're playing. or they like walk around after they're done and check out the decks that other people are piloting, so they know what kind of hands to keep.
True, and that's the thing that I'm not sure if I agree or disagree with. To be honest, with
I don't
you.
like that.
I'm kind of like, I the reason I'm kind of like iffy about it is because I do it too. You know,
Okay.
I like
No, I
I'll
mean,
walk
yeah.
around, see what people are playing, and,
And then
you
when
know,
you-
if I just happen to know the matchup, unfortunately I will keep cards depending on the matchup.
Yeah. So it's kind of like if you're Jund and you see like David playing Infed, you're gonna keep a hand with like nothing but hand description.
Exactly. Like, okay, I'm just
kills.
gonna Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Oh, get rid of your hexproof guy. All right, I'm gonna Thoughtseize you again. You know, just simple plays like that where where it's not something you would keep so much. Like you wouldn't keep those Thoughtseizes against a burn deck.
Exactly. So David, I don't know who won the die roll. The die went off.
It went
the
off
camera.
the table. It was probably like odd and even type of deal.
I saw David go like give a pimp. Yeah, he's going first. A fist pump.
All right, so I think he's gonna fetch shock and get that 1/1 infector.
Yeah, I saw a glistener elf.
Yeah, there's
Front.
not 13. I'm sorry.
Fetch shock, take 7.
Wow, it must be a standard shock line or something. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you pay 6.
Dang. So here comes the glistener elf. Ami, I'm pretty sure he's going to kill it. He top decked the bolt and he bolts it.
Wow, what a top deck. Good job on me. See, there we go.
So now he has he drew an Inkamoth. He's gonna go ahead and play a Noble Hierarch.
Yeah, he was trying to get him for 2 infects.
So what else does he have in his hand? He has another
Ink
bolt. No, I'm looking at Ami's hand.
Oh, on me? I don't think I would waste the bolt on the Noble.
He has is that a Thoughtseize? I can't tell. He's hiding his hand. So a Burning
So
Catacombs.
fetching to what? To Burning Catacombs, perhaps? I mean, Overgrown Tomb?
There's no way Ami's gonna tap out this turn because it will leave him open for David because of the Ink Moth.
Yes. And
So I wonder what he's going to fetch for here. He's probably gonna look for a Thoughtseize and then have that bolt as a backup for next turn. Because David could win next turn.
oh, he got a Stomping Ground.
Life doesn't matter because of Infect.
It doesn't matter at all.
But if Ami brings himself to 10 without like no creature on board, David could just get in there with Noble.
Yeah, and just start pumping the
Yeah.
Noble. I've lost to an Infect deck that
Went the damage route.
beat me in the damage route. Just Noble Hierarchy me. Oh, that's what he's running.
That's why.
So it's good for him as well because it does also pump his Termaglyphs.
So here's another Ink Moth.
He has 3 Ink Moths. And a Windswept Tea.
Does he have a protection spell? That's the thing.
So I think these are tap, activate his Ink Moth.
Yeah. He's gonna attack for 2.
He says, "Did you take 2?"
He's taking 2. 2 in fact.
All right.
He's
so
not gonna pump it.
He will be taking
But Ami's
2.
probably going to bolt it at the end step. Right. Yeah. Dang, it's like
Yeah, it's the whole thing. This is the only one that we have to do.
so he's gonna bolt it at end step because that's what you do.
Oh, so that you get rid of the creature.
Yeah. That you take 2.
I never
but
knew that. I never knew that. It's a
Yeah.
good play. So he does have that Thoughtseize in hand, and we're gonna be seeing a Thoughtseize here.
With the red floating.
Most likely red, yeah. So wow, those are those pump spells.
He should have
I'm
muted.
surprised he didn't do any of those stuff.
Me neither. I'm surprised too. He's taking the Might of Olcrosa.
I think he was expecting perhaps a push instead of the bolt.
Abrupt Decay, the Noble.
Oh, so he floated the green. Wow, that's accelerated jump seems pretty nice, huh?
So he's gonna. I wonder what line he's gonna play. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna mutagenic this. He has an Abrupt Decay on me. That's nothing against Inkmoth. So he's gonna go ahead and.
I mean, you just have to.
You have to go in there. Well, first you have to play your land. I wonder if he's aware that he has a land, because I don't know what the card is that he drew.
True, he could.
If it's a Become Immense.
He could have activated both of his creatures in that case and just hit him for 2 and possibly 4 more infect, bringing him a 6. So he's probably debating. He hasn't actually entered attack step, so he's gonna play that.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna go ahead and pump it.
I'm not sure why he's holding that land. Oh, okay. He's just saying I'm just gonna play it at the.
I wonder what.
Oh, he didn't play it. Huh.
I'm surprised too. So Blood Braid off. He's tapping out here.
Another Ethiopian. Today we've been seeing a lot of Blood Braid to those sprawls.
He's gonna attack here for 3.
Might as well get in there. Or yeah,
If David top sticks a pump spill, that's game.
that is gonna be game.
Because he's already at 6, and this is gonna be attack for 2. So any pump spill, and then David wins.
And thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, me too. So he's gonna go ahead and pass. David's gonna draw. I think it's a basic forest.
Was it?
Could be. So he's gonna play his land.
I think he could have fetched that out, and he could have had. So he can actually fake it too. He can kind of just make it seem like he does have
Like a push.
a push or
He's gonna activate attack for 2. Just take 2.
take 2, go to 8, and Anmi will be dead next turn if he does not have an answer.
Yeah.
So let's see what he draws here. So he has a noble hierarchy.
Well, what's the last card though?
Plays the noble,
Attack
attacks
for
for
4.
4, brings him to 8, passes, and
1 card in
I don't
hand.
think that's a removal spell.
You don't think so?
No, but I do think that David needs 2 pump spells and attack with both creatures.
Well, all he has to do is attack. If one of them is that a protection spell in his hand,
I couldn't
Oh,
see it. He passed it too quickly.
he's gonna go ahead and fetch. Probably has become immense or something. Or maybe he has the land one. The one.
Oh, landfall +4/+4.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Though. It's from the Zendikar block.
I just haven't seen
World
Infect
League, I
in so
believe.
long. Groundswell. Nice. Got it.
Groundswell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You played Infect.
No. Oh, I played it once and that was it. Johnny's the one who played Infect, and David's been playing Infect for a while.
Yeah, that's the same deck.
Yeah. It's gonna double activate. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
screw him
right.
up. He had
So he
nothing.
got him.
I wonder what was in his hands.
Possibly, maybe a land.
I want to see what David had. No, David.
Oh,
There's 2
David's
cards.
hand. Yeah,
I know one of them was a land.
We'll make a quick little.
Oh no, it was a protection spell.
Oh yeah, and forest.
He had a blossoming defense, but Nami had nothing. So
Yeah, so he was definitely dead on that one. Interesting matchup. I've never seen Accelerated Jund before. Seems like a fun deck.
Nami's bringing in Collective Brutality, Ancient Grudges, Sweltering Suns.
And we see on David's side, it looks like he's looking at those Spell Pierces and perhaps Relic of Progenitus as well. And I now realize why David was sitting back on the
Behind us?
on the Windswept Teeth
Why?
for Liliana of the Veil. So if he were to
Dry
cast
Arbor?
her, sacrifice a creature, fetch, sack the Dry Arbiter.
I mean, he was already like way ahead at that point anyway.
Still,
David,
like
yeah.
if he needed to just attack with one creature, he would need the pump.
Yeah.
So good plays on both ends. I just think David got there.
Yeah, David just had he had the multiple threat hand. That's the thing.
Yes.
Against like Jund decks, you want to have like nothing, like you don't want to overflow yourself with spells and just rely on one creature, because then you're gonna lose. David was able to have a Glistener Elf and 3 Ink Moths.
Yes.
So he had 4 threats to present. And Ami.
Oh, I'm getting the cramp.
Oh, you are? Does it hurt?
It hurts. Ow. All right, excuse me. I'm gonna walk.
Walk and drink some water, dude. Wow. All right, so I wonder what David's gonna bring in. I wonder if he plays the Shaper's Sanctuary. Let's have a look at any Infect decks that have topped recently. Maybe. Well, I mean, David likes to keep it his own way. He might have like a few cards in the sideboard that are different from the meta. It could be. Look at this one. 715. I wonder if he plays the Ichor Claw Mirror, the one that gets awesome. Spellskite. Okay, so I know for sure he's gonna bring in Spellskite. If he has Kitchen Finks, he should totally bring that in. And if he has Relic, then sure, bring that in too. I don't know if he should. He has his Become Immense to think about also. All right, so gonna reset the counter. Ami will be on the play, giving him a slight advantage, if not big, because David might keep a hand with a 1.
Oh, still hurts, but I'm staying alive. What did I miss?
No, they're still sideboarding. Nothing at all.
Still hurts, by the way. Whoever said stream is not a physical thing, they were wrong.
So as David's deciding here, I think I see 1 agent, 1 land, and Ami mold super fast. David decided to keep. Yeah.
Now that Ami knows the matchup and is on the play, do you think he's gonna keep a heavily disrupted hand? Like
he could. Let's look. Let's see what he decides to keep fast. So I'm guessing he has enough.
So he's debating whether or not he needs that card.
He has a bolt.
Because I think the reason is that he's gonna, his scry can be ruined. Oh, there's okay. Wow. Noble become a yes. Get rid of that infect creature.
So he's gonna go to 18.
Oh, I love Thoughtseize. It's one of my favorite cards. Yes, 18. It's one of those cards that I always want to pick up a playset, but they're still kind of pricey, like $17.
Yeah,
about $60, and yeah.
So David's gonna go ahead and fetch here for maybe a breeding pool.
Yeah, and you see that Dry Arbiter in that graveyard?
It's in his hand.
I mean, in his hand. Sorry,
yeah.
He's just putting it. How do you feel? Like you know the whole like drama that was caused with that specific Dry Arbiter, correct? From the vault version over here.
It goes to 16. Oh, like the art and like people being like forgetting it's there or something.
Yeah, because it looks like a normal basic forest. Like people just forget. And you know what I did? And you know I told you I played green white. Like I got all the standard showdown like Rebecca Guay forest and that forest, and just so like to further confuse me.
Oh wow. Okay.
So technically now what they did is they have to move the Dry Arbiter in the front.
Abrupt Decay still doesn't hit Dry Arbor, right?
It does not hit. It's a non-land.
Wow. That's pretty good. His Abrupt Decays are pretty dead here. Pendelhaven. He's gonna go in. Oh, he has a Spellskite.
Okay, so
he could attack for 1 here. He doesn't know.
He can.
There we go. Go to 15.
There's no reason for him not to.
Here comes the damage route.
Yeah, I was about to say he's about to go that damage route, and he is at 16 or 17.
Ami did keep a flooded hand. I only saw Thoughtseize and Bolt in the beginning, and then he just kept, and then he had like 4 lands.
So all those cards may be lands, is what you're saying.
They could be. That's why he's taking a long time to think, because it could be. So he's gonna pass.
Yeah, if he had the Bloodbraid, of course he would have played it. So now I think
yep, he's gonna shock, go to 15 all.
He's gonna pump perhaps the Dry Arbiter.
Yep.
Having a Noble would be nice as well.
It would. He can mutagenic growth. Yeah, he's gonna.
So
he's attacking for 4. Go to 11. He's gonna take it. He's gonna fetch on his end step.
Oh,
yeah, it is mana.
What he did there. It's not all Balan, huh?
No.
Forest.
Decided not to fetch.
So I do see that he drew a forest, has a Verdant Catacombs.
What is he doing?
Alright, so he's gonna play collect. Oh, that's the card I was looking at.
Oh, all creatures
it looks
get
like
minus
Lord of
1,
an extension for me. So he can do a spell pierce.
He could still swing in with the Spellskite, you know what I mean? He just won't get that Pendelhaven.
True, very true.
What does he have? What is his last card in hand? Is he gonna save it with the?
I don't know. It's a tough situation, especially because David does not have
All right, he's gonna
any
let
other
it.
creature.
Yep.
He needs to draw a good creature here. And I think he drew maybe a noble? Or land. No, it looks like he's going to play his land for turn. 2, 3, 4. So he has enough for Become one more for Become Immense. Now he has enough.
But what's that other pump spell? If he has a groundswell and a Become Immense, that's game. That's 11.
That's 11, right?
Yeah.
Become Immense +6/+6?
And then he has Spell Pierce to back it up, kind of.
True.
Yeah, 6 + 5, 11. Right?
6, yeah, that's
Isn't groundswell +5?
+4.
Oh, okay.
+2/+2, landfall, +4/+4. So
He's
I think
gonna
he's
do main
going to main
phase.
phase. He says, I'm gonna just go for it.
Yeah, it's like, sure. Attack for 7. Go to 4.
So he's just I guess he realized that he's just mono flooded and
Was that an Inquisition?
Inquisition.
Let's see what was that last card in his hand.
The fact that he asked to read the card, I know David knows what the card does. Makes me feel that he has converted Monica's 3.
He has enough to pay for the Spell Pierce. That card's gonna go. If it's a pump spell, he should have used it. He should have used it last turn. He could have won, dude. Well, not really.
Well, just give. Let's see. See, this is the.
Hey, you should tell him that, Johnny. You should tell him that after the match.
Send him a text message right now. We'll pause the match just so you can read it. So for John, and especially Accelerated John, you should not be at that. Oh, there's the Collective. He's just gonna get rid of that Spell Pierce and drain him. Yeah, very good work on me there. Just making him work.
Oh, he has a Ink Moth as backup now.
Well, he already gave up all his pump spells.
Yeah, he did. He's gonna double fetch and step, go to 5. He's trying to thin out his deck for.
I think the reason he held on to them was because he probably runs one Tireless Tracker. So he was trying
to get some value off of that.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Tireless Tracker. You're not a green player, huh, for Modern?
Well, I mean, it's just Hate Bears, but it's like a splash green.
Which you can see. Oh, but it's the Hate Bears who won't run some Aether Vials, correct?
Yeah.
So maybe not necessarily Tireless Tracker would be too good. I mean, I would run her there. Honestly, I would run her in any green deck.
Blossoming Defense?
So activate, animate, go for 2 infect. I need a wireless mouse.
He's gonna take 2 infect? Blighted Agent?
Okay.
So he's presenting multiple threats again.
So now he's
going the infect route now. And Ami's getting mana flooded.
And unfortunately for David, he kind of, I think I would have honestly held on to those pump spells.
I thought he pumped it. Right?
I would only pump for damage on the board when I have lethal in hand.
Yeah. So what did he draw here? So he's tapping 2, 3. Lily. Sacrifice a creature, perhaps?
Yep. Sacrifice your spell sky.
So he can kill Lily with 1 Infector.
So he drew a land.
Pump the other one, attack for 2. So there.
So that
pump 1 with the Pendelhaven.
I will pump the unblockable one. Just in case it gets Erupt Decay. I mean, he can Erupt Decay that. And with the Inkmoth, I would go to the Lily, and with the unblockable, go to him. So she dies, and he goes to 4.
Yeah. So you have another infect? Oh, another land. All right.
I mean, at this point, oh,
Hazoret
game.
That's a 2-turn clock with Hazoret.
That is. It's has haste, correct? He has 1 card in hand. So it's swing for 5. Take it, he says. So it looks like Anmi is gonna get there. Is gonna get there by only playing a few spells this turn. So he goes down to 4 now.
Yeah, he knows he's dead next turn because he can just activate the Hazoret.
Now with Anmi's build, you can see this Hazoret coming down as early as turn 3.
Yeah.
Turn 4 with an empty hand as well, assuming that
He has to be able to empty his hand by turn 3 though. That's what seems like
tough.
the challenge.
That's tough. But if you think about it, turn 1, you get a noble or
Did he draw another land?
Did he?
Or did he? Because he could win right here if he top sticks a pump spell.
Yes.
Like a 5. It has to be a 5/5/1. And he'd have to.
Even +2. Oh, no, plus. Yeah, it has to be more than 3. Because he can activate. Okay. No.
Nope.
He's just holding off a blocker.
He's just gonna have to. He's just gonna activate the Hazoret, attack, and then activate the Hazoret.
Yep. Discard. Says deal 2 damage to you. Attack.
He's gonna activate.
Block. And he is gonna. Now, Hazoret's ability, does it say discard a land card?
No, discard any card.
Oh. Alright. That's game. Good job. Now we'll be going to game 3. Wow, he really got there at the end.
Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy.
Whew. Wow. Alright, so what do you think? I think honestly David was I think he was getting frustrated, and that's why he started using those pump spells on his creatures.
Well, he had no infector too, so he was kind of like forced to attack.
Yeah, he was really trying to outraise.
Yeah. But he should. I felt like he would have been so much closer if he would have just finds that turn before. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, sometimes you just have to go all in. It depends on him.
It also would have brought down Ami to a point where he wouldn't have been able to sack both fetch lands. Yeah. Because it pumps what? +2, 4,
What?
right? The vines? +4?
Yeah, +4.
So it would have brought him down to 1, so he wouldn't have been able to hack any of his Burning Catacombs.
No, exactly.
Oh, he doesn't know that the circle button is a reset button. And he's like, you know what, Adami, you just beat me. You can up your own life.
Dang.
There you go. Oh, let's get rid of that infect count. He is not an infect at the moment. Alright, so technically that's not allowed since he already powered shuffle the first time.
Ami should let him know that. I mean, unless Ami's okay with it, I guess.
Would you let someone know? Like, hey, I saw you power shuffle.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like if you pause shuffle, like let's say like he's doing it for the second game, right?
Right.
If he like mulligans and then does it again, then nah, you go out there and you tell him.
Is it like it's one power shuffle per round? I mean, per game or per round?
I think it's
round.
Per round. It's per round. Yeah. It's not per game. Yeah.
David, we'll talk to you after this game. So he kept that, and I do see Liliana of the Veil in the hand.
Yep.
So we will see if he can get there.
I mean, David's on the play, so
I can. This is me predicting the future. It's gonna be a turn 1 play followed by a burn spell.
He has no infector. Oh, he mold.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was waiting for David's response because David's on the play.
He is on. That's true.
So he's waiting for his reaction, and both players are gonna go to 6.
Right. I did see the Liliana. That's why I just kind of assumed he was gonna keep it.
He probably had like a no lands or nothing but lands or something. He probably thinks like he could just die in turn 2 or 3.
I think he probably had no lands.
Oh, okay.
Because with 2 lands, would you keep a hand with
I would
in it, right?
Yeah, I would. There's probably no lands then.
Gonna move this just in case. All right, so 1. Oh, okay.
It's a noble.
It's noble spell sky, 2 lands.
Mutagenic growth.
And that's it. He's gonna
He really
mulligan.
wants the infect.
Right, he does. I would have kept that hand. It's a good hand to bait out the early burn spells and stuff like that. And there's a Goyf Lily Overgrown Tomb
Dang.
on Ami-Sen, so we'll see how he gets here. And an Anger of the Gods, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang.
So, oh, David, I feel bad for you. But what like common for Infect players, like anytime there's like Anger of the Gods type of effects, they always end up pumping their main creature just to save it. So we have Spell Pierce, one land,
and no infect.
So he's gonna just unfortunate, very unfortunate this game. For those of you watching, sorry for David's bad shuffling. It sucks, like I hate when you have two very good matches and then you're going to your third match like, all right, this is a good game, then you get like screwed up and it just becomes like a very bad game.
Yeah,
very good for Ami here.
This is you do not want to go like low amount of cards.
I mean you just You get your scribe, my friend. I mean, you just at this point you're already tried.
Yeah.
You don't go any lower.
Yeah. Look at the top card. Hope it's a land. Oh, he's gonna go to 3.
Wow.
Yeah, this is tough. This is game over.
There might not even be a game. I saw this guy here. Mulligan to 0.
Who?
I don't know his name, but he mulliganed to 0. There it is. Wow, there's not even a game to play here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for those watching, he did scoop. He couldn't get the hand he needed. Wow. So with that being said, we're gonna go see if we can get somebody else on the stream since this match ended fairly quickly. So please stand by. We'll be right back. It's something that could get damaged. Actually, that's my tripod.
Well, that was very unfortunate. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try to find a game with game 3 or 2 or whatever.
So it's the guy that was just streaming. In my years of streaming, I've never had to mull that terrible.
Sounds bad, yeah.
It was bad. You saw that, right, dude?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Now that we look back at it, I guess just the hand with the Noble and the Spellsky would have been fine.
Yeah, but it's like my experience
pray.
playing Infect, like it feels bad just trying to draw into an Infect creature.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everyone is on game 3.
Oh, okay.
So with that being said, please stand by. We'll be going to game 4 fairly shortly. And in the meanwhile, please enjoy our Be Right Back music.
back. We're gonna have like the last match be Ami again versus Orlando, who's playing Burn. So I'm just waiting for the players to show up, see who sits where, and then I'll be able to type in their decks. Just waiting to see who's.
Sorry.
Oh.
All right, so
Apesta.
round 4, correct?
Yeah. So I guess. Oh, okay. So they're not even gonna play it
D2.
out. It's gonna be D2 versus David. So Bad
Oh.
Spirits versus
Infect.
Infect. So let's go ahead. You do that.
You know, we had both of the streamers here already as well, so it's good to see our little thing.
This is the match I decided anyway. They're both 2-1.
Oh, that's very true.
What's up, dude? So what's happening here? Okay. No, they should play. All right, cool. I thought they weren't gonna play it out. I was about to be pissed off. I want to see Bad Spirits versus Infect, dude.
There's a chair right there. Spirits? Is that how you spell spirits?
Yeah,
No, right?
yeah,
It has double I?
yeah. Spirits.
Hey man,
Spritz? Oh, yeah, it does that.
you guys hotbox in here? Or what?
Sprite.
Hey, keep it PG-13, my friends.
No, they can't even hear me, dude.
Yes, they can.
Oh,
Yes, everything that you say is caught on the microphone.
dang.
For the whole world to see forever. Nah. All right,
All right, so
I
we
don't
are
know.
waiting.
I don't know what David's doing. What's he doing? What's going on?
David. I think he probably went to the restroom.
Oh, okay.
Whew. It's hot in here. I'm gonna take off this hat.
This could be in favor of David. D only runs 4 paths. He has Spell Quillers, but David has 4 paths.
True, but
He like the way David was gonna win is Blighted Agent. Ink Moths aren't really gonna cut it because D runs nothing but flyers.
that's true.
so.
Yeah, so David's best.
Oy,
And there's
sure,
that path. There's that.
Okay.
Wait,
Hey,
path
hey.
on the sideboard though, right?
No, that's main deck.
If
So they
okay,
do main deck. Pass.
because I see these like this orange power here, so I thought that was the
Yeah,
sideboard.
but little things like that, man.
Yeah,
They could add
yeah.
up.
Especially for someone like D2 and David, because I know they don't know each other.
Yeah.
So this is really a blind matchup. And the thing about D2 is that I spoke with him after his match, and he used to play at the Comico at the same time that I played at the Comico.
Oh, okay.
So when I saw him, he looked very familiar, and I remember who he was.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the inside scoop right
Yeah, inside scoop,
I
you know.
like it.
Just for those at home.
Is David like experienced with him?
David, so I just talked to David as well because I asked him because I'm not sure if you noticed, but his last game he mulligan and mulligan
man.
scooped. So we didn't even see a game 3. He just gave the game to
Yeah.
Ami there.
With Infect, if you don't have a creature, I mean, you basically that's a mulligan, and it's really tough to mulligan.
Yes, exactly. And so I asked him, I was like, so like what were you thinking about? And he's just like, you know what? It's been a while since I played Modern. I don't even know what he was playing. so just little things like that. So to answer your question, he's not as experienced as Modern.
No, he's not. He's had the Infect deck built since a long time ago, since the hub days.
Yeah, but
he hardly played.
Johnny would play his Infect deck.
Oh, okay. Didn't David just pile shuffle? Oh no, wait, he was fixing
That
the
was
sideboard.
that was the other time. He loves piling shuffling. This is why I don't like playing commander with him, because he will pile shuffle a commander deck. I've seen it. And it takes so long. We're like, all right, bro. Everybody's like, you know,
That's funny.
flicking their cards.
Hey, so who has the edge right here? Infector.
I feel like if David has Blighted Agent, he's gonna win. He could just like have nobles and just keep chipping in for 2. It's a 5-turn clock. But if D has the spell quellers and stuff, he can maybe be able to stop some of those spells.
Yeah, because Spirits has just so many flyers too, so that's usually like the benefit of having those Ink Moth Nexus for Infect, is because, you know, Modern doesn't have too many flyers, but
Yeah.
a deck like Banned Spirits. And they have counter magic too. A lot of
For main deck,
I
Yep.
see a Blighted Agent and a Noble Hierarch and lands. That's a key.
So they have the 4 main board spell colors. They have 4 of these guys over here, where it says sacrifice, counter target, instant or sorcery spell.
Actually, the Mausoleum one.
Yeah, Mausoleum Wandering is good.
So David is on the play. I think he has a very big advantage here.
Already with the
Yeah, because he's gonna be
Noble?
able to turn to. He's gonna be able to turn to Blighted Agent, and D's only gonna have 1 mana up, so he won't even be able to spell queller the Blighted Agent.
Sure.
That
In
kind of-
addition to that as well, oh, the
Game, he said
hey,
he's
no, he's
good.
good. He's like, oh, hi, I'm D. Hi, I'm D. Nice to meet you.
He's like, I'm gonna shake your hand before I get salty that you're
Like,
playing.
I like your play, so I think I'm gonna follow it up with the same exact play. I was really hoping it was Breeding Pool to Noble. All right, so let's see what his turn 2 is gonna be here.
It's Blighted
So
Agent.
Dichu still does not know the matchup,
He willed it right now.
and right now,
There it
bam,
goes.
change of pace. He's like, hold up.
It's like, damn.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, also,
Oh, I guess David kept the 1-lander.
yeah. The thing about Dichu is that he was telling me is that he will be changing his Banned Spirit decks into an Esper style, replacing the Cocos with Aether Vials, the Nobles with 4 Selfless Spirits, and I don't know what he's gonna do with the other bird, but
Okay.
that way he said he can go wider.
Okay.
Oh, with the token.
Yeah, Selfless Spirit's a good card. Oh yeah. He said he might throw in the Inquisition of Kozilek's main board.
Wow.
So
Alright.
I kind of like the idea of an Esper build. Oh, okay. So he's gonna give it +1/+1.
So D's realizing that he's got to go aggro here. He tapped out. David can just win next turn if he draws a land. And
Doesn't it have flash though? The second spirit. He played?
no. Rattle Change is the only one with flash, and he gives everything else flash.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, draws another Blighted Agent.
He tapped out, right?
I think he should just Blossoming Defense.
Oh no, but he has to sack that.
Oh
He has
yeah,
to pay 2, right?
yeah.
Because
Oh.
the spirit
Yeah.
fucks up the Mausoleum Wanderer.
Yeah. So he really.
But
needed
he
that
should
land.
he should just so he can decrease D's clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also get make him sacrifice to now.
I mean, he could have Blossom Defense. He would have sacked, and he still have enough mana for Spell Pierce. But I guess he's gonna go with another.
Second.
Yeah. So he's gonna go ahead and pass.
So he's still on a 4-turn clock. Regardless, and if he paths one of them, it wouldn't be the worst thing for Dave.
No, it would actually be perfect. It'd be great.
But there's that phantasmal image, so you can go even wider.
Yeah, he can copy the Lord, the Supreme Phantom.
Like make a lord, play yourself a spirit, go ham.
Dang.
It's a nice card, huh? 1/3 for a 2/2.
He's gonna go ahead and shot and go to 16.
Oh yeah, and let me get his infect. Where's right infect? Alright, so what will you be doing next day? He's really thinking about it. It's kind of Pretty good card against effect, huh?
Yeah, it could help counter this the spells. So he's just increasing his clock here. David really needs a land. If he gets a land, he can.
So
So he becomes a 3/3 for the turn.
he's gonna play his image.
It becomes a 4/4 copy in the Lord.
Tough, huh?
So now so that's a 5, and the other spirit, the other phantom is a 2/4.
Wouldn't it be a 3?
So 7. No, because he gets a trigger from
So Johnny,
the selfless spirit and a trigger from the phantom.
My bad.
what'd you get?
We get hurt.
Yeah, true. So he's gonna be attacking. It's gonna be 2. Yeah,
Did you win?
Nah, I'm 1-2 drop.
5 damage, correct?
Really?
Yeah.
12.
Who'd you lose to? Who'd you beat?
Yeah.
I beat Humans, Sal, and I lost to Jessica and.
So he's gonna go ahead and pump.
How's David doing?
Man, he's undefeated.
He's on. Yeah, right.
I think.
So it goes down to 2 to 15.
David's undefeated.
Oh, he pumped them. He didn't even know that they were flying. They're all flying, dude.
Yeah. So it was just a waste of a spell.
Yeah, it was. Now he's at 8 and he's facing lethal next turn.
Yeah, unfortunate misplay and also no lands from David. I think he's gonna just be scooping it up here.
David undefeated.
No.
So, yeah.
I'm going back outside.
Go to game 2
It's all like
here.
a gym.
They can hear you, man. Come on.
No spell's gonna work because D has that
Wanderer.
no, not Wanderer. What's the name of it? I keep forgetting the name.
M, right?
Yeah, the Wanderer. Yeah. Oops.
So yeah, you were right, Wags. He should have played a spell, so he would have sacked the mausoleum.
Yeah, because you attack for 5 that turn. That's a lot, dude.
Slowed his clock by at least.
If anything, he could have like used it as a kill spell.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
then
he would
would
have to see it.
Yeah.
Make him commit.
I don't know, David. There's not much you can do. You should consider scooping.
That's
what I play.
Yeah, pick him up, dude. Pick him up. It's not gonna work.
So,
I'm gonna fight through.
he
till
says,
the
"I'll
end."
do it main
Hell yeah,
phase."
man. I like that fighting spirit that he has.
Well, I mean, like D can respond to this if he
3,
wants
4.
to.
I mean, he's still at 4 infect damage that turn, bringing him a 6. So he's still not dead. So
Yeah.
if I were D, I wouldn't even bother until it actually matters.
Yeah. So he says yes.
And he has the vines, but for sure he'll sack it then.
I mean, theoretically, what if he had like 3 mutagenic growths?
Ah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, because he did say yeah to that, to the blossoming.
So bringing him over to 6. I'm not sure why he didn't swing in with the second one.
Yeah, it would be the same damage.
But
Oh yeah, true.
Is
So
that
he's saying,
combat?
I'm gonna swing for game. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're all flying, David.
5, 6, 7,
They're all
8,
flying.
9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
So that's game 1 right there. We're gonna go to game 2. David unfortunately kept the 1 lander.
It hasn't been looking good for David today.
what's
Well, I
the
guess
record?
his first 2 games, he's 2-1. His first 2 games he said were pretty easy. He beat Sal, and
Oh,
then he
did he?
beat, I forgot who else. I forgot.
So, I mean, let's say the games we've got on stream haven't been looking good for David.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he gets nervous. Talia does come in.
Oh yes,
Talia comes in, dude. Put it in.
she's so good. Is she your favorite card, Wagner?
Oh, yeah, I love hate bears. Actually, my favorite card is Spellskite.
Really?
Yeah.
Spellskite? Why Spellskite? That's like
It's like 0/4 lightning rod. Can block a lot and it can attack. It doesn't have a defender.
What about you, Benji? What's your favorite?
for modern.
Yeah.
It's tough. I felt like I said it earlier today, but it's Path to Exile.
The removal spell.
Yeah, it's the best removal spell I think in modern. Gets rid of anything.
Almost there.
Almost anything. Almost.
Not
What's it
hexproof
called? The
creatures.
dragon, the pro white dragon,
Pro White Dragon.
the one that Ponza plays.
Oh yes. I know what you're talking about.
I played that dragon before. I forgot the name of it.
Also boggles. It doesn't do anything to boggles.
Yeah, you just scoop if you're. Yeah. Hate bears against that deck is really bad.
Now there's that card. Have you heard of Detection Tower, I believe?
Collector Legion is right on the screen. It's in the top right. It's located in Gardena, California. So you see right there. What is that? 13850 South Normandy Avenue, Gardena. We're gonna put it up for you, just in case your screen is too small or something. Because sometimes I look at the stream through my phone.
Oh,
I'm like,
would you be able to see it?
It'd be hard, but you'd have to. But I feel like you could. Just be difficult.
All right. So, David most likely gonna be on the play.
I hope he doesn't pile shuffle, dude.
Yeah, I think it's a piling shuffle.
Streaming schedule, we play. We for the most part we only stream. We have like events going on almost every day of the week. So there's standard Mondays, modern Wednesdays, and then FNM Fridays, which is draft standard, and
Legacy Thursdays.
Legacy
right?
Thursdays, yeah, and modern also. So then on Saturday we have
sometimes I think
Saturdays we have Win a Box, which is mostly for modern. So to answer your question, it's Friday nights from 7 to question mark, and then Wednesday also there's modern starting at 7, California time, so Pacific.
Friday, because we're closing at midnight. So the latest we would stream would be
Sometimes we
midnight.
have events happening. Tomorrow there's gonna be a Win a Box?
Yeah, that's gonna be. I think not this Saturday, but next Saturday would be the Legacy.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about the Legacy, right? So the
Yeah.
Legacy one is next Saturday. I know because I'm gonna play in that.
It's gonna be at 1:00.
It's gonna be a Staples. I don't know if you play Legacy, but it's gonna be at 1:00. Yeah, next Saturday.
$25 entrance fee.
And then on Sunday, the day after, there'll be a modern PPTQ with Staples, and I'm pretty sure that's going to stream. That's going to start at 1 on next Sunday.
Yeah, like most like major events like PPTQs and stuff like that, they will be streamed. For those, you would just have to follow us at collectorlegion.com, and I'll put that up as well. And just check it out. We put our entire schedule there. So if you're around and just want to see if anything's popping around here, just check out the website. Also,
Thanks
you
for the
can check
follow.
our Facebook page as well. We have that there. All right, so we have David here with a turn 1 Noble Hierarchy.
I saw an Ink Moth in David's hand, but I don't know if that's where you want to be with against Banned Spirits, unless he has that. What's that spell that makes it unblockable?
Oh yes,
The
he
one
does
blue?
have the blue spell, but he does have those Wanderers, so that could be a thing too.
What's the name of that card, Chris?
Mausoleum Wanderer.
No, the 1 mana blue spell that makes your
Creature unblockable.
and it gives it +1, and then you can cast it.
Apostle's Blessing?
No, it's a blue.
It's that one in his hand.
Oh, he has it.
He has it in his hand.
Gives it hexproof? Or
Unblockable.
No, it,
Distortion Strike?
yeah, that one. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's that one, correct?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
It is a distortion strike. Oh, okay. So he has. Nice. All right. So this is a better start for David. He has 2 lands.
Exalted Trigger, and there's that Path of Exile, which
I think
I would still. I don't know.
you want
if I
to
would
do it
use
on your turn or after they combat. You do not want to counter war against Infect because you will lose. So you want to wait until after they've done damage to you, or. So this is opening the window for David.
Unfortunately, you tell me this now. I wish I knew that when I actually played. 'Cause usually when I play against Infect, I tend to misplay.
Oh yeah, I played against you. You were red green Eldrazi, and you held up your
You see?
reality smasher against my unblockable blighted angel.
See what I mean? It's one of those things. Like,
And I was like, what? All right, I'll just attack.
that was that was the first time, bro. You see? Oh my god, it sucks. That sucks. Yeah,
It's gotta feel bad.
but this you learn from those experience and
It's on
you move
video
on.
too, so if you guys go to the Twitch,
Is it really on video?
Oh yeah,
Is it?
yeah, it's on.
What? Yeah, you gotta send me the link. I gotta see that. I was on video. Yeah, I remember. I'm gonna put my hat back on. My hair's sticking out.
He has groundswell.
And I think on video, I think you were like, oh,
Oh,
I'm not sure.
was it that excited?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Like, what's that? Tolarian winds? Like,
Does David have a protection spell?
oh, there's the groundswell.
He's gonna force D to path it. 16 players tonight. David, does he have a protection spell? He does.
Slow roll. Why is he slow rolling?
I don't know. I mean, just defend that.
Well, you know what? He does have 2 mana open.
Oh, he could like binds it and just win.
True.
So they're both at 17.
But
Oh, that's his first time attacking. Oh,
Who, David?
that'd be like 6. Yeah, right.
yes.
Okay, never
So
mind.
let's get this.
And if anything happens next turn, like he does lose his blighted agent, he still has Inkbomb with Distortion Strike, attack for 3 with the Exalted trigger.
So
He does. So that's 5,
He's like, yep.
5, 6. That's 10, isn't it?
No, it's 4, 8, 9. Oh, it is 10. Wow. I should put 10 because
Next game.
Yep.
oh, infected.
Yeah,
That turn 3. Was that turn 3?
that was turn 3. Yeah,
Wow.
that was turn 3.
It's like that.
It's
Gets
like
you out of nowhere.
it's just like
Like I said, you had to path it. Like it, if he pathed it on his turn, it would force him to use that binds.
I mean
And
that's
probably wouldn't have lethal. I mean, you just gotta hope for the best after that. That's why you gotta do it on your turn, or
I would, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I would consider that a misplay. I thought he had lethal. That's why he had to force the path, but I guess not. It would have been 6 damage, right? So,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And it will let like D like maybe find more answers or
if
something.
anything, one more turn.
Yeah, if anything, because he still had distortion attack for 3 in the air or something.
Wow.
So that was a quick turn 3 win for Infect.
That's why I consider decks like Infect, like combo decks or Storm decks in a way. I mean, more
it
a
is
combo deck. More
It is a combo deck. It is. It's under the combo section.
Oh yeah, you see?
Let's see.
Because you really have to align the cards in the correct sequence.
Right there. See?
Oh,
Infect.
the world knows your password, David.
What is it, dude?
I have to rewatch it to slow it down a bit, but
So Infect. Click on it.
I just want to see. Oh, that's nice. I've never seen this website before.
What? You?
Yeah. I use it.
Dude,
Well,
use
I
this
play
all
more
the time.
Commander.
Oh, that's right. But
See-
they have Commander. Go up.
But that's like competitive though.
Yeah, it is like 1v1.
1v1? Oh, you see.
No man, it's all about the.
Where do you go? Salvation?
Yeah, this is dual. Me?
Yeah.
I just like go to my card finder, see what I got.
MTG Goldfish.
Because like once I start looking at other cards, it makes me want to buy more cards. So
Nah, dude.
Hey man, you might have a problem, dude.
and that's why I just like refuse, and I'm like, I'll just go to my binder.
Dang.
So
David decided to keep. They both keep in their 7.
is that Rage River Thicket?
Does what does David have? Glistener Elf.
Gonna be fetch and shock in here, I presume.
There's a reason why D kept this hand. Oh, he has Eidolon.
Oh, Eidolon's gonna be great.
I mean, it's fine.
It just won't let him kill him, and that one.
Oh, he doesn't have a turn 1.
Oh, I thought I was expecting.
I thought he had a
fetch.
Glistener Elf.
I know he had
Maybe
a.
he's waiting. He's maybe playing it on the second turn for the protection.
I think he's
Maybe.
gonna play this Eidolon here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that really it's gonna end up slowing him down.
It's not backbreaking, but still.
But he won't be able to blow him out like he did the
Yeah.
first game. I mean the previous game. That's game 3, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, he did that. You're right, to protect it. I mean, he can still cast a turn during D's. Like he can cast something right here. If D tries to path it, that'll be his spell for the turn.
Oh, unfortunately for D, he is missing that land drop, so that means he cannot cast that Coco in his hand, and we'll have to take a different route now. Also, him not having a second blue source also limits his play.
It's like- there you go.
Bring him down to 17.
You know what he could have done right there in response to the fetch? D could have pathed it.
Could have path what? The
Glistener Elf. Because then the fetch would be on the stack, and then he would have no response to the Glistener Elf.
Oh, like no mana.
Yeah,
available.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not a deck that everybody really knows how to
Yeah.
Pilot.
play around. Yeah. Or like in Dichu's case, like, because I mean it's not really. I mean it's not a French deck, but it's nobody plays it that much.
And it's still it's still a new deck.
Yeah.
Like
Well, he could play his land, pump it with Pendelhaven, attack for 2. That doesn't count as a spell, so
that's true.
he still has a backup spell.
Says I'm gonna get in there for 2 and affect my friend.
It's gonna pump it. Will this force D to react? I suggest you just take the 2.
Oh, there's the path to exile.
He's like, oh,
I don't think you want
Sorry
to.
about the end.
You're not gonna win.
turn.
You're not gonna win. You're just gonna take more infect. Nope, you're not gonna. Oh, this is tough. I hope he does, just to see.
Alright,
Oh, he takes it. All right.
Listen, he heard you. So it's gonna be total 2 infect, correct?
Oh no!
Oh, David, that's it. No, he can't. Eidolon, dude.
You can't. Ooh.
Yeah, there it is.
That's a misplay
So
by
no
David.
no infect here.
You gotta remember the board state, boys and girls.
Wow, big play from D here, winning that.
Is it? No, he can't do that. He can't. He
Oh.
played the path. That's each player.
Sorry, bro.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he,
Thanks, Benji.
Sorry, Chris.
Oh no, you didn't. You hit the chair. You're good.
he's like, it affects me too. You saw his hand.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was like, ah.
See, this is what I mean. Like he's still piloting the deck, learning from it.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he just saw this list, took it with him. Wow, I kind of sprang over there, kind of lost my breath. All right, so David has no board state at the moment, and it's not looking too good for him.
And the Coco.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Coco,
captain and the phantasmal image, so he can have two.
He cannot
captains?
have 2 captains. No,
What?
because as enters the battlefield.
Oh, okay. Let him know that.
Really? Huh.
I
Is
guess.
that a new rule or
Yeah.
has it always been like that?
I think it's always been like that.
Oh, that is
Huh?
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Because it has to. I guess it has to target something that's on the battlefield.
Okay.
He can target another Eidolon, so he can have double.
That doesn't.
Hmm?
Does that do anything? I don't think.
No, Eidolon isn't. No, it doesn't stack or anything. It's and it's not legendary, so it can.
I
It
would
could.
target the Noble, no? So you can get that Exalted trigger.
Yeah, he could.
But then I guess maybe that'll give him insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, is it working? I guess it works. It's benefiting him more than David, I guess.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he just like played Coco and got 2 creatures at the same time, so it's like value.
Dichu's like, what do you mean?
Well,
Oh,
I mean, like he said, he's still learning it, so I could see why.
back in Comic Con, we used to do this all the time. I don't know. I don't know why.
Veteran.
I sound like an old man. My impression. All my impressions sound the same. So. David taking a water break. It's like, man, this deck is hard to pilot. And it's pretty punishing, no doubt. Like, I mean, just like that, he lost his creature. And,
Now there's nothing. Yes.
yeah, I mean, I guess technically he could fetch for the Arbor Elf, but I mean,
You're right.
Really,
He could,
it doesn't really.
but
do
he's
much.
he still can't really pump it and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he can, but it's not worth it.
Yeah. I don't really see. I don't see anything any out for David.
Spoke Queller, that's bad. He's just gonna Spoke Queller his infect threat. What?
All right.
So who's right? You?
No. I was incorrect, and the correct ruling for this is because Phantasmal Image is the enter the battlefield effect. It gets to see the captain. However, like for example, let's say in Legacy, if somebody does Show and Tell, and you play an Emrakul, and I play something like a Containment Priest. Containment Priest says when a creature enters the battlefield, if it wasn't cast, exiled instead. Because both creatures enter the battlefield at the same time, they don't see each other enter the battlefield. Therefore, the Containment Priest will not exile the Emrakul.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a similar ruling like that, but it wasn't. So thankfully we clarified it. Next time, we know.
Who was the judge?
So that's game. We actually had multiple judges help us on this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was kind of just because of that simple ruling. So then Dichu gets it. All right. Well, that was a very interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Good games.
Is there any way David could have navigated that better? I mean, obviously he misplayed with the.
It's not necessarily navigating. It's also understanding what hands to keep.
Okay.
So you have to keep a hand that you feel confident navigating, I feel. Especially with those combos types of decks. Like, you need to be able to see a clear path. Like, all right, this is going to be my turn 1, turn 2.
Yeah.
No, it's tough, though.
I was looking through the hypergeometric calculator because there's 12 infect creatures in the 60 card deck.
Mm-hmm.
The Blighted Ancient, the Glistener Elf, and then the 4 Manlands. And I think it was like 84% of the times that there's 84% chance that you have at least one in the opening hand.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think so.
I have to learn those percentage. Like, I've been too lazy to study them.
That, but I mean, if you guys want to check, you guys just Google the hypergeometric calculator. It's pretty.
No, I don't. I think a hypergeometric calculator knows better than I do. Wow. All right. So then, let's see if we can get another game here on stream. But I was very surprised about that ruling. I'm actually glad it works that way now. Because I was considering running one Phantasmal Image in my back Coco deck. Yeah, just because why not? So, maybe.
Yep, good game.
Wow. All right.
Another one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's I'm gonna go outside. I'm not sure if Chris is gonna stay here. So you guys can chat.
See if there's a third game.
Oh, you're not. I was gonna.
You can.
outside.
Oh, he's the man. Thank you.
You want me to get somebody up?
If you can. If not, just like go to the camera and put like a thumbs down or something. Or like a no-nos. And I don't know. Wow. Very interesting last matchup. I'm actually glad I asked that question, That's how you learn things.
Yeah, dude.
All right. So again, we will be having. Oh, before that, Collector Legions now has new store hours. It will be open at.
Like a question.
Oh yeah, it did kind of. Huh? Collector Legion has new store hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. From 11 a.m. to midnight. So 1 hour earlier and 1 hour later. Summertime only. So if you have nothing better to, pass by Collector Legion. If you come here on Tuesday nights, it's our Commander night.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunday is getting pretty popular for Commander now as well.
Really?
No? All right. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back real quick. Hopefully there's a few minutes left on this round. Oh, that's it though. That's it. Wow. It went by pretty quick today.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Ah.
So that's pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty much it, huh?
Yeah.
So out of 16 players, who did we see, huh?
We saw Infect twice. We saw Bad Spirit twice. We saw Ponza. We saw... What else did we see? We saw the Jeskai control and the blue-white control.
We didn't see Cruel Control. Cruel Control is pretty much like a Grixis control that runs Cruel Ultimatum.
Mm-hmm. He got the bad matchups, actually.
Yeah?
That's why, because it was Carlo, right?
Oh, that is Carlos deck.
He went against Ami. Was playing Jund, so it's a lot of fulminators and a lot of disruption. And then he went against Burn, which is a really bad matchup for him.
Nice. I saw him running Affinity. I'm surprised we didn't see Affinity on stream. Usually our top players get on stream, and Affinity is pretty common.
Yeah.
Last week we had almost like 4 to.
There was 4. There was 4.
There was 4 Affinity last week. Very interesting.
Yeah.
But once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out with us for these 3 hours that we're here. Yeah. We really appreciate it. Once again, if you guys didn't catch it, if you're just joining us and you're missing it out, please catch us on YouTube. Just Collector Legion. Give us a search and we'll see you there. I also posted the link at the very top. Did I? No, I did. Oh, I posted on the other one that Salver did.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, just go ahead and follow us there on YouTube, and we'll see you next week. And again, stick around for tomorrow. We will be streaming again. We will be having Win-A-Box all day. So for as long as we have players, we're gonna go ahead and just. That seems. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be. I'm not gonna be participating, but all day Win-A-Box for as long as we have people playing. Most likely we'll play, and we're gonna try to get a stream going for that as well. All right. With that being said, have a good night.